Healing shock.
Are those cracks in Dyer's top?
But fighting against a burning army, yes, he will murder Chessie, but they can get a counter kill from it. Instead, it's the neutrals that murder him. The dragons not making this easy for him at all.
Man, that one skeleton gets a hit up, and the ancients actually finish him off. I can't believe it. Poor Bambo makes a godly play and then gets done in by some goddamn ancients. Nasty stuff. The death of Juggernaut top, it's unfortunate. So the team there leave him alone because he has level 4 spin, 10-1 charges, drums phase. You know, Juggernaut feels close to unkillable because there's, you know, only one spin TP cancelling stun, the Nether Strike. And outside of that, he feels pretty comfortable just to be able to walk it off. But the timing of the Bulldoze and Inkswell with the bash straight on top of him was really nicely timed there from TFT to collapse onto the Jug and get that kill so speedily.
Radiant structure.
TFT playing very well as a team, you know, moving from lane to lane, claiming objectives, pressuring towers as tier 1 top, and then middle fall. But farm-wise, Juggernaut and Deucer, they are racing to the top of that board. Medusa's been killed once by that Clinks, but apart from that, reasonably untouched.
Are those cracks in Dire's top tower?
I feel like the Radiant in a good position to grab the Spirit Breaker.
He uses the bulldoze right as he's put onto the high ground. Bambo playing around with his 4 Spirit Breaker. And he's going for full traditional here. No Rod of Atos, no Yule Scepter, 4 staff. So the classic Batrider, Blink Dagger, Tranquil's 4 staff.
Yeah, it was always you know, an exceptionally good build against heroes like Juggernaut, Lifestealer, Sven, Dragon Knight. These tanky frontline heroes that go up to an objective and have some way of just, you know, beating down a tower, and you can jump in, drag them behind your tower into the waiting arms of your teammates, try and discombobulate this TFT side with a Bambo Batrider.
Bad vocabulary. Yeah, I agree. But hey, can you do that is the question though, because right now with the Heavenly Grace it becomes much more difficult to get this fan that easily. Klink's also in the backline is going to be annoying, and once Klink's get the Diffusal Blade, it becomes even harder for Paul to try to get these initiations. But we remarked this weakness in their draft. They lack the extra catch as the lasso. Talking about catch though, they will catch Gork, and I think Gork is going to be decimated. No chance to even blink. Burning Army ready. Always fighting the moment Burning Army gets off cooldown. That like literally was on cooldown. Sorry, was off cooldown for 2 seconds.
Is
they
Jerry dead as well?
Yeah, Nether Strike. They think there's a ward here because they saw him, but no. Actually, I don't know how they saw Jerry, to be honest with you.
That one. I think they just caught a glimpse of him through that one tree gap.
They don't even notice that because they just put they pinged this. I'm assuming because they think there's a ward there.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume there's a high ground ward as well. So yeah, Dusa is
especially in the heat of the moment.
Yeah, exactly. Dusa is out on the map, shoves out bottom lane, easily defended by the Omni Knight. Frost with a double damage rune. Maybe they could consider Roshan here. Difficult proposition though, with Hansken, Era, and Jibe both so far, or all 3 of them so far away from the pit. We definitely do see the struggles of Juggernaut against Sven though. That immediate burst damage, and you mentioned the Heavenly Grace from the Omni Knight. It's there to dispel off the lasso, but it's also there. Keep that Sven out of harm's reach against the limited stuns that Bald have.
You can just put it on beforehand, right? It still affects some of the status resistance.
Yeah.
Like, it's good enough sometimes. Yes, the force staff gives you the ability to not care so much about status resistance, because you can just force them and at least put him out of position, but like, you have bulldoze so Spirit Breaker can't be caught. The Heavenly Grace, so at least Klinks or Sven can't be caught, right? It's a tough game to be Bolt because you don't have the stuns to actually make use of this, and status resistance here makes it so that your 1 or 2 stuns this game are essentially useless.
Yeah, Jerry doesn't feel like he's had a game. Ixon's Undying, good early laning stage, but this is how the hero is. Undying does start to suffer, you know, his talents got changed. No longer can he transition into that mid-game beast with Tombstone duration and Tombstone attack to destroy. It is much more of an arduous battle for this Undying to stay relevant. And that's like I was saying, they've basically got 2 pos 5s. Bambo, the position 4 playmaker, and then Medusa and Juggernaut sucking up the 1, 2, and 3 rolls farm distribution as best they can. But here comes TFT.
Okay, with Hansken taking Medusa. Hansken realized this might be not the best fight. Lasso from behind, completely cancelled by the Heavenly Grace, and they find the banner. Bambo, even with that high gun, is not going to protect you against Sven's large sword. Neither will Gork. He's going to go down immediately to Frost. And now Jerry, the next target, charge, ensuring this kill will surely happen. Jerry still having no game, spending more time dead than alive at this point.
Yeah.
The domination by TFT is clear.
So they kill the Bald Rider, they kill the Baldernaut, and they kill Lena Baldverse. 3 heroes down. TFT gonna find a 4th.
Is this just Hansken fighting it alone? Yeah. If Hansken can solo kill this Undying, this is crazy.
He's got
No way. He doesn't even use the medallion. TP's in the face of danger. Yeah, flame break him. Good job. Wow, the tips. Hansken.
My goodness.
Oh my god. He didn't even use medallion there. He didn't need it. He was like, yeah, man, I'm just gonna... Like, it was just an attack on their dignity at this point.
He's gonna punch. Easy
Jackson.
He's charging. Where's he off to? Charging Dusa. There's no one to help him, unfortunately. He'll have to give that one up. And we've got our Ags on the Klinks. No Diffusal Blade, which interests me. Going for Hurricane Pike now. Jesse opting not to go for the Diff Blade, even against the Deucer.
I don't know. I like the Diff Blade build in general. Again, I think it's one of the best items for Clinks. I think he's one of the best diffusal build users. So, especially against the Deucer, I'm surprised about this, to be honest with you. I get the mobility the Hurricane Bite provides, though. I understand why you would want to go for that. Dragonlance is also, it also combines better with your Skellies or your Burning Army, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, you want to be able to outrange Tombstone, Medusa, try and outrange the Juggernaut to kite him. Dragonlance gives you some nice tankiness as well. It's a pretty good all-around item.
Yeah.
Cheaper than Diff Blade as well.
And it makes sense that the Fusel Blade, I mean, it's often picked up as a transitional item towards the Ags, right? If you pick it up afterwards, like the later you pick up that item, the less of a amazing stat stick it becomes. Because the reason Clinks likes it so much is because it gives you catch, great stats, and, you know, a bit of extra damage as well with the mono. We'll see. I mean, there's still a fair amount of game. He got a pretty nice Ags timing, actually. 22 minutes in. Okay, we're seeing a rotation here by Bald. 4 of them in the top lane, hoping to catch out the Sven.
We still haven't seen too many smokes from Bald, and that's definitely a challenge with their draft. They don't have heroes that utilize smoke particularly well. Undying, Lina, they are lane players. They're not really smoke rotators. Batrider, probably one of the few heroes that can, but top, they've got the charge, the Nether Strike, the Ink Swell, the Chain Stun, and the death of Gorg.
Well, this is like the 3rd, 4th time this happens to poor Gorg. It's just so easy to catch him. Sometimes he's out of position, but most of the time it's just you're fighting against a Spirit Breaker, Grimstroke, Sven. It's very difficult to try to contest that. You have to Battle Fury in time, but it's near impossible. Because they also using very good angled initiations here, TFT, and I don't think they can actually defend this. Bald is just going to let this Roshan go.
Yeah, 10k lead, 26-5. First Aegis in the hands of Sven with an Assault Cuirass, Echo, Blink. Level 3 God Strength in 60 seconds. Dangerous times ahead for Gork and Stormstormer. Still haven't transitioned into that full Mjolnir for the Juggernaut yet. Gork is starting to lag behind as Stormstormer continues accelerating decently well. Skadi Manta into the Butterfly next. Does have at least now the Talisman. That evasion can handle the Sven and the Clinks to some extent.
What are the options here for Bald? Is it just wait out this game until your Deucer and Juggernaut are formed enough to have impact? Because I don't think their pickoff potential is...
It's hard. It's like defend high ground, push out. Like, you've got to do so much. And so much has to go right for you.
Burning Army. Bambo, I think, is going to die just for the Burning Army. Nice. The Force Staff will save him. Never mind. But they're continuing this fight. Chessie definitely wants Bambo. You can see it in his eyes, the bloodthirst. There we go. Bambo TPs. It does nothing as Hanskin comes back in. Omni Slash onto Hanskin. Tanks the whole thing. Even survives this, but no. He's gonna end up going down. But Gork will pay with his life for this. They have to avenge their dead Spirit Breaker. That's Gork gone. As they want to continue further. EIXN has become a ward. He's role-playing here. Guys, no, I swear, I'm not a hero anymore. Oh, no. Fight between the supports. Fight to death. They're like, they're actually confused. Why is EIXN hanging out here?
Nail down your sin.
What a play.
And it all starts with a charge. All starts with a charge. That's all it takes. Hanskin goes in. He sucks Team Bald into a fight that they can't handle. Kill off that Batrider. And that's why it's so difficult as Team Bald, because you're asking what do they need to do? They need to push out like all 3 lanes so they're at the river. They cannot allow TFT to come to their actual base high ground. But then they also need to hold the plateaus and try and hold ramps so they can fight from high ground down to low ground and not get caught. They need to de-ward all of these Radiant Observer wards because all these fights are starting with a charge, Inkswell, a Blink Sven, a Clinks scouting you invis. So you're asking what they need to do, and they need to do everything. They need to do bloody everything. The draft has not allowed them a situation in which they can play comfortably. They are always, you know, on their tiptoes, on the edge of their seat, kind of just waiting for a Clinks to appear. Because they can't afford infinite sentries. They can't afford infinite dewarding. There are 2 obs currently watching Team Bald walk down this mid lane. They see TFT see everything coming. They know what's happening, and they're just going to run straight towards them. Oh. Ooh.
No, they're not going to find anyone, I think. Another role playing as the ward here. I think the IXN thinks he doesn't breathe. It's like he's playing against a T-Rex. Oh no, he shot himself. They're going to find the Medusa, the Stormstormer, alone. in a really bad position, by the way, and there's just skeletons surrounding him everywhere. Is he actually gonna get out of here? Wow, thanks for that ultimate. Yeah, extend sacrifices his life, not even meaning to. Frost coming close. They just don't have mana for that Storm Hammer. They don't need it. There's Jesse. They chase him down. Yeah, extend immediate dieback. And the rest of Team Bald is now coming in. They're hoping for the other strike onto Gork. Gork realizes this is happening, so he spins away.
Tower. Radiant's bottom tower.
Jerry and Bambo have cut middle wave. They put a bit of pressure on the mid-tier one. But your base is under siege. The onslaught is coming. TFT are ready to break high ground and maybe just take this tier 3 in lane of racks.
Under attack. It looks like Dire fortified.
Now there's Bambo waiting to potentially initiate here with Kling zoning them out with these skeletons. Chesley has the strafe. He wants to destroy this tower, but he's not even wasting it. No need. Skelly's still alive, by the way, Stormer. He's just annoying you for now. They actually managed to deny that tower. Good job. At least, you know, at least they get that to their name.
Radiant's middle tower could use some help.
They have to do everything. I agree. Bald needs to get a fantastic initiation with it. They just need Dusa to be god at this point. Delay this game to the point that Dusa and Gork are just both incredibly farmed and then win with them by just being unkillable.
But even then, I feel like TFT have enough answers to be able to chain stun Dusa pre-Stone Gaze, and then they've got enough disengage through Omni Spirit Breaker to be able to mess with Stone Gaze. And Juggernaut just doesn't bring enough. He's got Mjolnir and drums. He doesn't do enough damage, but he's also not tanky enough, right? The drum's the only real stat item. I guess wand kind of counts, guys. Yeah, sure, let's be real here. But he's just like 1600 HP against a Sven with level 3 God Strength, AC, Echo Saber, and an MKB in his backpack right now. He dies in a couple of hits. It is not a good look. Medusa's even a similar story. She's got 2k HP with a 1600 mana pool, 25 armor. But when you're soul bound up and you've got a burning army on you and you can't move because you're stuck in the mud, it's not a good look.
It's a very difficult fight take, especially if you're just wandering around mindlessly and your support dies because he's leading the charge. Now Bambo's turn to die, or perhaps they're gonna ignore him. They were going straight. There we go. There we go. Bambo now in trouble. Gonna be killed off. EXN. Honestly, he's just an afterthought at this point. They kill him by accident.
Bambo turns to force the Spirit Breaker to break the charge, but by turning, he kills himself and has to buy back. Oh dear. Oh dear. What's the plan now? Oh, stun, Stormer, also in a pickle. Oh, I don't think he's getting out of this one alive. They haven't salvered him. See, like, where does the Medusa, like, she's tanky, but against this Sven, not tanky enough, her mana pool disappears in like 3 seconds. 6 hits in, Frost annihilates the Medusa. GG is called. And TFT, another win under them.
That is, well, just like an absolute domination by the final tribe. I mean, it makes sense. These guys are one of the most consistent teams in the EU. These guys have played together for a while. You can notice their coordination. But honestly, I would have guessed this win just because of the draft. I think the draft with the final tribe was considerably superior.
talking about the Morphling made me feel like it was a really nice Morphling
No, I'm sure the
game.
Morph's gonna carry.
I like the Morph a
This
lot. I
Morph
do.
is gonna go off, I'm sure. Dude, last match was Morphling. He won 119. He didn't even have to do anything, and he just won. 119.
That just means
The
deep
most
carried him.
Yeah, he got carried. He doesn't need to do
For
anything.
battle.
They're gonna run an aggro, huh? That's how you get.
It is the Saberlight Enigma.
There you go. That's how you make your Pango.
it.
Oh my God! Wait, I'm the fool. This is why they picked Pango. Because there's an Enigma. This was the old counter. You lane the
Link on him.
Pango versus the Enigma in a
Or you
1v1,
kill the
and you just slay the Eidolons.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was what people were doing at what was it? That was Dream League. That was the first
Yeah,
miner.
but then surely Enigma doesn't take the Eidolons to lane.
what are we
Dude,
doing?
Didn't we see that the Enigmas then just didn't skill Eidolons?
What are we
Yeah.
doing with the fact that
Wait,
Anti-Mage
what?
has 6 heroes again?
Yeah, so we saw the Malefic's first Enigma maxed out.
No, well you don't. Yeah, but
Malefic's
I
Midnight
swear there
Pulse?
was a game when Enigma did not skill Eidolons because he was against the Pango in a 1v1.
Wait, how do they have 6 heroes?
I swear.
Yeah, are we fine with the fact that they have 6 heroes?
Well, I think Anti-Mage is going to be
Well, they had to
passive all
tell the
time.
Anti-Mage to make sure they didn't get the Anti-Mage pick
30
against the
seconds to
Storm.
battle.
Yeah,
So, you know,
that's true. That's true.
yeah, so this is expected.
Good thinking. Good thinking by Anti-Mage.
Well,
So yeah, you put this Pango safely, and all right,
Tunnel me, Red.
this is cool. I like the lane adjustment coming out from Radiant.
oh,
Oh, General.
him a
Hello,
punch.
sir.
Look at MUF. He looks like he's playing like 4.
yeah.
He got
Rune.
Three
David
tangles.
Boots,
Just got it. Wyvern.
The NZ.
and you got the value hits on everybody
They're gonna
too.
get the 3 of them. Team A.
Nice.
What does he got on Tiny? Does he have gold at least?
He has boots. He has gold to get boots.
Oh, alright.
I guess the sentry. He wants to make sure there's Enigma can
Does make
have the
Eidolons.
camps. I guess I'm
Yeah.
not too sure.
Yeah, maybe. Sometimes they block camps with sentries. If you have an Enigma, so they can't pull that small camp, I guess.
Yeah,
Let's
I
see.
think you blocked.
Did
small
he
camp.
block it?
Yeah, you blocked. Okay. See how the Pango does those islands. Let's go this. Lane of Senny has no mana left.
Well, that's a Crystal Maiden's life right now.
I mean, yeah, it's 2 Novas and you're completely out of mana.
Oh, hurry! Dead.
Didn't expect this Wyvern to already be out here.
That means probably that General Pango said, you know what, I'm fine. Leave me alone.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what he said.
Yeah.
The pressure on and I like
Wait.
that's what I was saying. I like a lane setup quite a bit.
Okay, so they TP
Oh,
a tiny
the
top.
micro
Okay.
is there though.
Yeah.
Oh, well, he gets one,
Nice.
maybe another one,
Nope.
he gets
2.
2. Yeah, that's good.
It's a good goal.
Oh, naive.
TP top. Wow, you got, I guess caught by the boots. I mean, Blade Fury would still be on cooldown probably.
Yeah, they just went on him. I mean,
Was it expected for the Storm to have this lead on a Morph mid?
yeah, it's a pretty even lane. It's a skill matchup. He takes the pull at 3-2, so you can actually threaten kills as well when the morph steps up. I saw a lot of players doing
Sin.
it back and forth.
Yeah, I've seen it go both ways with
Get the right.
it. Well, the Blade Fury is used now, so you have this small opportunity to go on the. Then he has no mana though.
They're looking
Yeah, they go straight away.
at the toss. Oh, he actually has the apple.
Oh, there it goes.
He gave the mango.
Toss in.
Oh, go and see.
Curry's dead.
He's not. Yeah. Oh,
Oh, come
The right clicks.
oh, no. Didn't get him.
No one's dying.
No one died. Anti-Mage is really low though.
It's really.
They were late on the mango actually. I think it was the Crystal Maiden because Tiny didn't have
Yeah,
mana for
yeah.
combo. He was late on the mango to get the toss combo. They actually threw his guy into there.
Yeah.
Hoping for a
Has
courier, but it's not there. Maybe back to base.
Good wave.
Should be fine. Just kidding.
Storm will just
kidding,
keep
low.
trading hits, so.
I mean, he's kind of owning the morphling.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't think it would be that.
I didn't think he would
sort
be
of that
owning it, but
different. You know.
they what? Morph got dirt for a little
Oh,
bit.
this the Ringstone and Curry is so dead.
Yeah.
This time.
Toss away. Oh.
Oh, he has some time there to toss him. Also, Curry could have ran to Muff instead.
Yeah. One of the big things as a Tiny is just helping your buddies with those.
Yeah,
tosses.
just toss back.
Yeah.
It's almost as important as the aggressive one.
Yep. Maybe the matchup's changed. Some morph that has a tiny bit.
ENG dies, but maybe Muff dies as well. Let's see. Done.
Naive.
Now maybe Naive dies.
Does go down.
Curry.
Yep.
Oh, he had
Didn't
it,
want to
but-
do it.
Yeah, he decided not to. He's a sensible Skeleton King. He chills out, goes back far.
You got aura level 2.
Yep. A level.
Hey. Don't know about level 2 aura.
I thought he said he was sensible.
Clarity.
Denied.
Maybe he
Maybe
just
just-
wants that little bit of extra lane sustain.
Maybe they
He's
just
getting
add a
harassed,
regen.
but
Yeah, I guess maybe. Yeah.
But definitely interesting, right?
still does not feel like the right skill.
Yeah.
Okay, look at this. The Bango, you just go the 2 points and shield crash. As soon as you get that, it's every
Get
single
that
time.
money?
Got a bottle too, so
27 last hits on the Pangos.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of those
That feels
Eidolons.
good lane for him.
This was actually smart by. This was really smart
Dyer's
lane
middle
setup.
tower is
So
under
it's
attack.
Pango and Legion that completely crush Enigma then, right?
Yes.
Legion just one-shots all the Eidolons.
And you're you're super fast also. You walk
Just as much help as
Hit
bottom.
them, yeah.
and they
And
can't
armor
hit you.
is there, you can't hit this.
You hit him, he just kills him even faster. Yeah, I think those are the two best. Actually, I forgot about the Pango. It's also all game. It's really frustrating to play against too, because he does so much damage. Like sure, maybe you don't have a BKB or something like that, but this hero is also a BKB counter in the late game too. Because if you get a basher,
Yeah.
there's a lot of different ways you can play around the Enigma.
Naive going in. But that's a fail.
Or is it?
Well, his Zephyr going to wear off and he's...
Yeah.
Oh, he can cut his way around.
But Muff wants to cross him back perhaps.
Oh, he got a creep.
Kari's back in there. I don't think he's got that down.
Oh, they went for the TNT. Naive was way up closer without spin.
Well, they will take the bounties it seems though, Muff.
Oh,
is
yeah, they're
running
in.
here. Oh, they'll take
Toss
DNZ
back.
first.
Here's a mana.
There you go.
Well, but it's on the Crystal Maiden. She has no.
No mana for
Oh,
It's in now, just gets a kill because of it.
Okay.
What's happening on this thing?
Outstanding.
Oh, the CF tag.
Oh no. That would have been a
It's
ruin
fine.
if he got the
He's got a
kill.
nuke.
He's going to nuke.
This.
Nuke? Nuke?
Oh.
Why did he nuke there? Why did he nuke there? Did he not see him go up the ramp rather than terraform through the fucking
He
lane?
lost vision. He
It's
definitely had to lose
nighttime.
vision though.
It's nighttime.
Why does he think he's there? He saw him.
Because he thought the next level play was to juke it, and he didn't. So he's the
He next
mind
leveled
games
himself.
upon mind games. He mind gamed
God.
Oh,
himself.
no.
No.
The other.
That top lane looks a little bit wonky, it's safe to say.
For sure.
The Dire is struggling in the top. Oh yeah.
But the Dire is struggling in all lane. Well, maybe not as much, but bottom
back
as
up.
well.
The Pengo made a bit of a mistake. He didn't get either bounty rune at 5 minutes to refill his bottle too.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I was watching the minimap and he just didn't. He went there too late. Enigma beat him to the rune, picked it up, and then ran to the other rune.
Yeah,
Got both
that's
runes.
a big mistake from him. man.
He used shrine, so he still got all it because he was out of mana. That's why he needed it. But
You're a Pango. You're guaranteed to get even both runes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lost
because
bubble.
of Frost.
Not much
Then
good's
what's
happening
Enigma gonna do
from
there?
bottom tower.
I
How is it contesting?
no, that was
Nalefis perhaps.
not
but
meant to happen.
Then he.
Then he
Oh, MUF too.
goes back.
Oh,
Damage.
easy
Oh my
crit.
God.
Syndrome
He's healing up.
doesn't hit the stun.
He has
The Mango.
Muff.
Can you get it? We canceled too many.
He didn't believe.
That range.
Storm is here though.
This
Storm is level 3.
action.
Oh, he's Jet Senny.
Oh, he's got the pullback as well, mate. What hit them? There we go.
I mean, they're level 3. This is a level 7 Storm
Enigma
that
just
comes up.
TP'd in now. It's all on this top play. Enigma's not getting anything though.
Why is Enigma here?
Wait, Enigma came top?
Yeah, just TP'd. He thought he could help.
Maybe he missed it.
Morphling's also rotating. They're all coming top.
Just go 5v5 top. Let's go. Party on the top lane. Curry.
No, Curry had to be Curry.
Curry.
Actually,
Come on.
that's not an easy lane for Curry.
Oh, that's why he TP'd top. To feed.
Breeze there. Spin.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, he gets
I
it.
mean, it gets the kill.
Spinning Morphling.
Spinning
Oh,
ball.
General.
General?
Oh, General is here as well.
He's running
Sin's
around.
on that.
Oh,
couldn't
that
block
was go.
What's happening? What is this game?
Okay, so Hippomaniacs is guaranteed through, and maybe they are not
Maybe
as
they're-
focused as
They
otherwise
sinned.
would be.
Yeah.
I mean, they got
first
their
picked
lane.
the CM and I don't know. They're doing
Yeah.
some weird stuff.
They got their lane butchered. I mean,
Yeah.
the swap that happened, like this tri lane and then putting Pango bottom. Now Curry's is dead.
Well,
Don't get it off. Okay, now will.
holding
Maybe
it for the
toss back.
stun.
Toss back? Toss him
I
somewhere.
toss him.
Where can he toss him though?
Ah.
There's nothing to toss him.
Off them straight up, you know.
Toss him on the
Up,
tower.
up in the air, yeah.
Let the fun begin.
Crazy.
Very crazy. Double damage rune in the bot lane.
kills, 8 minutes, big gold lead for teammate.
This is your classy EU Dota again.
Ah.
This is how the nobles play. The gentleman.
General's gonna have such a...
Yeah, it's a great Pango game now.
Double damage.
It's a lead, level 8.
Maybe he's dead here.
He is definitely dead. Rest in peace. Yeah. 12 to 3. 3k lead for the Sin stat.
And they have to work hard for that? No.
No, not really. They just fought them. Yeah.
Are those
No, they
cracks in Dyer's top tower?
They're confused about what did they say?
Top tower.
So for people that weren't watching yesterday, so the logo of Anti-Mage is Anti-Mage.
Don't throw in it.
Yo, they had
come
6 hero picks and one of them is Anti-Mage.
Anti-Mage is in the jungle farming.
Yeah.
Find
There's some
the name of the
confused
game is
people in the
Find
chat.
Anti-Mage.
Is perpetually confused.
If
There's no
chat finds Anti-Mage, they win an Arcana.
perpetually confused.
Where's the anti-mage CS team left? What's going on,
Middle tower
JJ?
is under attack.
But speaking of CS, can we get network? Your hockey's deep. No? Makes sense. Oh, Curry. Level 5, 9 minutes.
Just trying to find a place on this map for him and his little Skelly boys, but
Bounty
he
rate?
can't.
I've seen these Wraith King games where they're just on the road to recovery until the game ends.
Yeah, he's trying to get Radiance and gets it when he's already in the counter.
Oh no,
Dodge
save
stun. Oh,
those dukes.
General's like, hell
Radiant's
no,
middle
get me out
tower
of here.
is under attack.
Full bounty runes for Radiant though.
Look at Sin's farm.
How's it
Top
Radiant's
5.
middle tower
Baby.
needs some help.
What a guy.
What level is he on this?
I think level 6 probably, right?
Got the dome most likely as well.
He might be higher level. He might be higher level than his jug almost.
Is he?
He's the same level, like T6, but I think he has like similar XP or more
Someone
on the
better help
Zeta
Dyer's
Tome.
middle tower.
Nice.
Radiant.
What, a dominating streak as well, I believe. At least 4 kill streak. Yeah, 407, 11 of the 12.
Dyer's middle tower
Very nice.
isn't going to last
Or-
long.
Calls.
Over here now.
How do you say his name?
Tolls.
I can't do it. He said that wrong.
Tolls.
Rolls?
Tolls
second
snails.
Oils.
Tolls snails.
No matter how I say it, he's always just like, no.
Tolls.
Truths. Truths.
Tolls.
Truths.
Tolls.
It's
What have I done?
I can't make that
Shouldn't have said
Yeah,
anything.
you can make that sound. Just think about like.
Twitch chat. That'll be good at saying his name.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
Oop. Mage, thinking about it. Buff. Wants him.
He's gone.
Beating
Get
on
the toss
Dyer's
back.
top tower.
Are we able to?
There we have it.
Oh, just kidding. It's up in the air. Don't mind connect. Double silence for the jump.
Double vortex.
Oh, it's not in.
It didn't
Nice
get
try, but
Hide in it.
It
Hide in the
didn't
black
get
hole.
anyone.
that was a nice try with the black hole.
Yeah.
It was like right on the edge. of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, empty.
5k gold lead. Looking at. Ooh.
Oh.
4 of the top 5 net worth heroes.
Oh, we see that build up? Treads Lincolns. Oh. Oh.
One more.
God
thought he
damn
was
it. I was like, what's Storm?
Treads.
Stradling.
Why's he got Wraith bands on Storm?
This is a very sort of
Stradling.
Art Nouveau build from Mage.
Oh, okay, we've had those a couple
Wait,
times.
so what was Mage build? He's getting. What's Mage getting?
Just Kaya, right? Treads Kaya.
JJ?
No problem.
Is it?
Take your time. It's okay. I'd imagine it's Treads Kaya. I don't see
Yeah.
anything that calls for a Yules that's super necessary this game.
You don't want the Orchid ASAP to try and mess with the morph.
You can go Kaya Orchid.
Kaya first, so. Yeah.
You get the kayak.
It's just 2 value. It's for everything. It's for farm. It's for absolutely every little thing. We see it. We see the Kaya.
Yeah, the Kaya.
Doesn't have it yet. Oh,
All the bounces.
Quick whip. Wow.
wow, every bounce.
And every TP comes up.
Oh, they have the ulti of
Can they
ENG.
catch him?
Dyer's
ENG can do that and then just run.
Makes sense. Don't give him any comeback gold. Even gets the extra splinter blast
top
off.
tower is under attack.
How did you fix the stream, JJ? What did you do?
Sorry.
Mine!
I love it. I love it. Dude, can you fix the number though? The number's a little wonky. Yeah.
I now know where the money comes from to pay the Alaskan citizens, by the way.
Because Russia.
Double kill General. General just cruising it through the back.
And that as well. They're killing everyone. Cinder and even lived.
Enigma is dead.
Cinder and didn't die.
And the Anti-Mage is alive as well.
Yep.
He's
4
alive.
dead.
Yeah.
Anti-Mage is a bit underfarmed though. I mean,
Yeah.
this is
Yeah,
well,
he's not
position
really,
6, you know.
It's not really his game.
Yeah.
Alaska has a lot of oil, so the inhabitants get part of the oil money.
That makes a lot of
Ah.
sense. Yeah, I got a bunch of tweets about it. I just.
Oh yeah, people tweeting about it.
Yeah.
Ah.
It's like Norway, where all the citizens' pensions get funded by Norwegian state oil.
Oh. There's any oil in the Netherlands?
No, sorry.
Can we make it? Where's the oil?
Thank you for the information.
We need more
Yeah.
oil.
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack.
I will miss my.
I mean, this game is since team's walking away with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like
General's having
Dyer's
beautiful,
not even making any plays.
beautiful game.
17-4.
I mean, Curry's game is over. This is where we're saying,
Yeah.
with Wraith King, when you get shut down like this, there's no map pressure for you to just sit back and farm. It's a farm. Nobody's putting pressure on the map for you, so Anti-Mage is just running at them. General.
Yeah, he doesn't want to do it.
out.
He's out there.
Later.
Oh, is he rushing Defusal? He is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Defusal for the Wraith King.
He's super good.
How are you gonna play, actually?
Yeah.
So,
That Wraith
so
King
is
game
Jug
is
not getting it
already
then,
rough.
or is Jug just going more farming build?
Yeah, what's your going, JJ?
I don't think you need 2 defusals.
Oh, no,
Okay.
no. Still a really good damage item anyway. It helps
Yeah,
you kill without Omni Slash on support.
It's good. When you have Yasha and drums, it's a good build up. After that, you can go back.
Radiant's bottom
They're
tower
one of the best
has
damage items too. So much edge.
They're gonna take a while to come online. They're morphing going this Lincoln. You know, you're gonna need a second item really.
Yeah, and you have a Midas on Wraith King with naked ground boots. Yeah, they literally have no damage for Maniac. Many of these do.
Yeah, it's real problematic.
bottom tower has fallen.
One swashbuckle is gonna the majority of their team if they get hit by it at all. It's what? 200 mana
Dyer's
burn.
fortified their structures.
It's really annoying. Imagine he queues up Ags immediately right after that, just because he's having such a good game, right?
Maybe this is the play for Maniacs. You force tiebreakers so these other teams have to tire themselves out playing
That's
tiebreakers
the play. That's the play.
before playoffs. Because Hippo Maniacs,
The
they don't have
next level
tiebreakers.
They don't. They're secured.
They should, you know, force a 6-way tiebreaker or something.
Dream. Almost have a Lincolns, but the Lincolns this game is
Super
I
late.
guess versus Storm, you don't get
Yeah.
that. Versus the Anti-Mage,
so many things. But okay, focus everything on him.
Oh, he's got the hold on.
Oh, he's got the pole, he's got the rep to save.
General can roll out, roll back in.
Oh yeah. Turning it around.
Oh, did he jump? Oh,
Still
He's stuck again.
oops. They've lost Storm and Grim though.
Thanks, Gaben.
Oh, look at that damage.
Oh,
the defusal as well.
Hippo Maniacs.
Bringing it back.
Combat.
It's a disaster. And the toss.
Maybe a 4th kill for them as well.
Soon he skills his bro as well.
Yeah.
Giving him the punch.
Heal yourself, DNZ. Nice. Heal.
Bye.
Bonk.
Almost survived.
Massive. An Anti-Mage died somewhere too.
Yeah.
Dyer's
All right.
middle tower
comeback.
isn't going to last
General with
long.
some not the
Yeah.
best control of his ulti in that one.
I can't even blame him. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a really tough spot. Sometimes you get stuck. Like even when he went downhill, he got stuck in that little spot that you can't move out from.
Yeah.
He was going to spin, I guess. No spin.
No defeat. Oh, he doesn't have the.
No defuse. No kill. And he would be diving under tier 2.
Yep.
Definitely smarter to just let him go.
Especially after the last situation just happened, right? You just lost like 3 to 4 heroes. You don't want to make them dive play and get them completely caught back up. It's still quite in favor for them, but
Oh, Saberlight. thinking about the Midas instead of the Blink.
He's going for the big.
They're
he's
gonna
going for
be
the
so greedy with
Big
it.
farm. Big farm.
Double Midas with the Morphling too.
See you later, Curry. That's one.
Do it again.
Yep. I mean, he's so squishy. He's pretty much a creep.
He just bought Facebook. And he just literally finished. Going for that Radiance after.
Benny. Okay.
Muff,
Didn't get slow.
Muff saves the day.
Keyboard by DNZ. The left counterable spot.
On Dire's top tower.
Despite that one fight, it's still fun. Controller's not shifted at all.
No, it was like, that was what, General starting the fight by himself versus like 3 heroes on a shrine getting black holed.
Yeah.
You know, they can get black holes like that where someone's isolated, maybe, but in other situations, there's gotta be something to stop.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower shouldn't have to.
And yeah, a straight 5v5, I think, if, or even like a 4v5 or something, if majority of anti-mage heroes are there, they look wasted. So black hole should be back up soon, but reincarnate's down for a very long time, so they probably will just look to kill Curry again. I don't see why not, at least.
Yeah. I think just put that jumping.
Kill him right outside the base.
Oh
Just respawn and
Sin
right back
and the team.
Never let him have a
They're
space in
too
the game.
strong. They're too
Instantly
strong.
Push high ground. Because why not?
Yeah. There's no carrot.
Did Enigma finish the Blink or go for Midas?
Bought the Midas.
He bought the Midas, yeah.
yikes.
You're not
It's gonna be a tough
fan?
uphill battle.
Not sort of investing in the comeback.
I mean, it's
He's
brave.
investing in it, he's just not participating in it.
I'm not
you know?
investing.
Yeah. He's saying, I think we'll come back because we're gonna have a bunch of gold rather than him making plays with a blink.
Tyler's here. That's here.
Yep. Brought down. So many ways of controlling him.
Yeah.
Dude, they're making it look easy.
Phantom's Embrace is one of those nasty spells in the game that
Yeah.
I really hate right now. Get silenced, have this bug on you, like you're trying to shake it off, you can't.
And I played against it a couple of times, like even last night when we were playing, and I tried to hit the Phantom before when it came out to me. Dude, it's so hard to hit when he first casts it. No wonder I see nobody doing it. It's like actually impossible to hit it when he's
It's
casting
very
it out.
small.
Well, you have to be ranged.
Yeah, but you have to be ranged. And
Yeah,
you
but
have
it's
to
a
be
very
quick.
small cast.
Impossible.
Hitbox.
Yeah.
And you can't A-click it.
Tower is
It's really tough.
Or can you?
You can only A-click it once it's on you.
Well, can you A-click it when it's in the air?
Oh, curse.
Attack move.
under attack.
Those Eidolons hurt.
They hurt a lot.
Not enough though.
If you had a Dominator,
If you had the dog.
General.
Oh, he's in.
He's there.
The cleanup. Can he get him?
Dire's bottom
He's in.
Which is good.
Parker.
I'm watching Chaos on the other screen.
What's on the other stream anyway?
Chaos
So,
versus
Chaos
And there's a
versus
Tinker.
Archon is going on Beyond the Summit
Tank?
3 at the moment.
Obby. Jump forward. Hurry.
Sorry, is dead.
Still doesn't have ult.
Mage used all his mana though. He gets cancelled.
Oh, it was a good black hole, but then it wasn't.
Mages.
Oh, maybe.
Naive.
What?
General's coming in from the side.
Mage does die.
Supreme already got a double.
Alright. Not finished off
Looking
too.
to make it a triple if they can get this Winter Wyvern with the Frostbite.
Oh no, Singe, gotta be careful. This game is throwable.
Oh, Anti-Mage is dead too! Darn it. But yeah, on the other side, Chaos and Archon on the other on the NTS3 is a very important game for both teams.
Yeah.
If Chaos win, they have just increased their chance of tiebreakers, and
But if they lose,
if they lose, they're not guaranteed out.
No, that's not
yet,
great.
but then they no longer have their own fate in their hands.
All right, General's being sensible.
But
You know,
it's
I've-
good.
go now.
I was saying going ag because he was having such a fun game in snowballing, but this
Yeah, but
is
Blaze Dagger,
sensible.
Yeah, because
Blaze Dagger.
you
smart.
cancel the black hole every time.
Yeah, I mean, it's just positioning.
Let's not throw the game.
Yeah, go
Oh,
your
and then he changes.
Go your blink or your yeah. This is the smarter
I
build than
agree.
going for like an ag, being like a greedy guy. You have a jug and a storm. Sure, you provide a lot of damage, but
I mean, what would you? Because obviously, yeah, you changed from the blink to Greaves. Would you have gone blink or would you have gone Greaves? What is the safe?
probably Greaves.
Greaves is still the safe.
Yeah, just amazing item. Fair team fight.
You
always.
feel like there were these other ways to stop the black hole. You don't need to really bother
Yeah.
around blinking in.
I think you can go. I think you can go Greaves, and then you can go for
Yeah,
Ags
then
if
you get a
want.
blink. Yeah.
Then you can do it.
Yeah. There we go. Should be a free Roche for Anti-Mage.
Yep. They won't even contest, means they're running around their shrine. Using time. I guess you give them the rush and try to stand high ground. That's difficult to first them though. There's always storm on the hunt. Yeah. He won't really just let you do whatever you want to.
Pretty much anyone except for, I mean, even Supreme dies.
Bottom tower is under
But
attack.
he's like the safest. Chat's liking the AM.
Well, it.
Yeah.
What's that?
They're beating on Dire's top tower.
Oh, he is?
Oh, I like that.
They're approaching E-Blade, but it's just the morph farming. Wraith King is just, like we said, he's not in the game.
I don't know. What else? Like the Radiance doesn't feel like it's gonna do anything, but what item does?
Dagon.
Doesn't sound much worse. Does sound worse.
Wait, what about Halberd? Just Halberd the Storm.
I mean, I almost advocate for like a blade mail here,
Blade Mail.
but that also doesn't feel good. They'll just ignore you when you pop it. So
Yeah, it's
like a.
Just go for the big items. You already bought that Midas.
at this point now you
It's
should.
too late.
of
Yeah,
course.
it's too late to go
Yeah,
back
just
now.
hope the
No way now. It's like buy an armlet. That'd be like
Yeah.
that'd be suicide.
But it's not like
like-
Radiance is that good against the heroes. I'd almost rather he go like armlet, the armlet, Deso, Blink type build.
I think he should. I think he should
kill
have.
build.
I think he should have
started
started
like
doing
that,
that
yeah.
when he was dying. You start
Yeah.
picking up these small pieces so you don't lose so much gold, and you
Yeah.
actually can have a like you're actually kind of a hero.
Yeah.
If he started doing that on time, then they would actually have a fighting chance somewhere in the mid game. But right now, you just double down on what you have you already got, right? You
Yeah.
go for that radiance. That's it.
JJ, could you mute me for a second?
They found Sid. The Sid, the buyback.
Anti-Mage.
Backlines. AM.
Doug.
I mean,
Solo killing CM.
Can they kill the Morph?
Morph got a Ghost Scepter off.
Oh, he gets the courier.
Morph. And General cleans up, and with I keep thinking it's 2 buybacks. Stupid AM. The single buyback from Sid.
65.
He wasn't even needed, but
Gaben rigging it to try get Sin to TI.
My eternal gratitude.
and now this is. I mean, this is impossible. I don't see any way of coming back unless a 5-man hole.
Radiant's top tower.
And there's no way TNZ will allow that. He'll sit in the back.
Oh no, he's gonna try.
There he is. It's the curse. It's before the black hole's casted.
Yeah, it does stop.
Top tower.
So he's still got the black hole. That's a plus.
He was too fast on it.
Yeah, it was too fast.
A little bit too quick finger there.
But it's 2 buybacks from Hippomaniacs.
Yep. And they'll give respect to Anti-Mage. Will back up. Keep farming up the map. And they're so farmed.
Damage for mage. That up.
Kill
Third
someone
back.
whoever comes out.
Yeah, let's get it. Go.
Limited on mana. Only 17 as well. There's a lot of squishies. So he's ready. Got the black hole. Gets clipped by the throw.
They're gonna jump in though. A mage is straight to the back line.
Slimmer.
Grabbing in the
Dead
Enigma.
for 70.
Sinned.
Aegis still has about a minute and a half or so.
Yeah, they don't really want to commit on him yet. To that storm.
See that precision right there, JJ? David Light, very patient. He knows that the
It's
curse
got
is
to be
still
so
down.
careful.
The curse is coming back up pretty soon.
It is, yeah.
Look at that, yeah. That
Curse is up.
time control, JJ.
They're positioning themselves really well on the side
Yeah.
of Hippomaniacs, but they should know that the curse is up. Will they be baited to use that black hole or not?
They have to know. They just
Yeah.
have to know.
You timed that.
There's a chance here that if you break the Lincolns on the Morphling, you get that curse off, and then you can get the follow-up. He has a Spirit Vessel as well. You can't dispel it. So he has ways to actually. They have ways to bring down this Morphling now if he's too far up alone. Curse, and then you Rolling Thunder combo. You can't get the shift off. Trying to farm. Wraith King might have a relic.
Finally.
Well, baby.
Yeah.
Just
The
got
relic
it.
is there.
Got the radiance.
Radiance.
There we go.
Full radiance, what? 28
alright.
minutes in?
Okay.
Is it game time?
No.
It's farm time
It's
now.
farm time.
Hey,
time.
now we
It's
can
farm
start farming.
Now it's
yeah.
actual farm time.
Yeah, before this, yeah.
Oi.
It was...
He was trying to farm before. Now he can actually farm and get some items.
He
But-
really needs a level 20. I think is
Yeah.
probably the biggest thing. So
Versus
just
the
to
defusal,
yeah.
definitely.
just room down his-
Oh no.
There you go.
Hurry.
Hey.
Okay.
Enigma is on the side.
wanna commit,
They
yeah.
do see the Wyvern. Oh, he could have jumped in if only there's enough follow-up. He had like an opportunity to jump in on them.
So, yeah, but you have to watch out. Orchid's pretty long cast range too.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of targets right now that can actually cancel. It's not just the curse. He doesn't have BKB, so.
So a lot of pressure on
Phantoms and
Saberlight.
Braves.
Saberlight has been the one that
Yeah,
has
it's
impressed us
through the
most,
Zip,
right?
Yeah.
What was that?
Saberlight has been the one that's impressed us most, so, you know, if anybody can deal with the pressure that's on him to get that perfect black hole, it's him.
Oh, he's lost his mana.
Oh no. Oh no.
He is
Lead on.
slain. Backlines. They're going in. They got good.
Right, you get the two,
the
but there's
orchid.
the cancel.
Would you like to say Wyvern now?
They do get a good CMO as well, Senny.
Very
He's
yeah.
getting a lot of damage done in. Now he does have the Blade Fury. Mage still alive with a little bit of mana left, but they've lost two.
No,
Dancing.
3 for 3.
They lost.
They're dancing.
Oh, nice juice by the storm.
3 for 3 indeed.
An even trade.
General. Right. Gets the little shield crash up over the tree line. Has the ulti available again. They're considering it. Storm is nowhere near though, so it's a little crazy.
Yeah, and Supreme Glimmer
That's tough.
runs back.
Yeah. It was a good thing he had the Arcane in that fight.
Yeah.
It helped him just have enough mana to just make all those little plays. Like finishing off the CM. That Jug was in trouble if the CM didn't die during that ultimate.
So you lost 2 supports. You made the Black Hole be used. You killed the Wraith King and the Crystal Maiden. You're super fine if you're Anti-Mage.
Yeah.
You did lose your Anti-Mage, but still.
Soul 15.
Yeah.
Invisibility.
Come on, General. Queue up the axe now. This is your
level
time.
20.
This is your time. But he doesn't have the Maelstrom. Maybe he buys the Maelstrom then. Yeah. You definitely want it with that shield crash talent.
Done a lot of gold.
Very tempting. Because you burn 400 mana pretty much immediately. You swashbuckle and then shield crash and 400 mana go.
Oh, Mage going in.
He's caught the Enigma. And that's an Enigma without buyback. And without Black Hole, to be fair, so obviously wouldn't have been too much of an impact for 50 seconds.
More targets allies.
Who's
What
he going
changed to
for?
the team logo of Anti-Mage?
JJ.
It's a better looking one. Oh, there it is. Great thing. Get it going on.
Look at the Glimmer. I mean, 20 seconds, they will have Enigma back with the Black Hole.
How did he work target allies?
Wow, well, you can turn
Midnight
into
Pulse?
Enigma
Yeah,
and
double
Midnight
That's the only one I
Pulse.
see.
Yeah.
That's literally the only one that I saw as well.
And of course, tree grab.
Nice glimmer.
Oh, the tree. Okay, the tree
Yeah.
grab actually.
Yeah.
But then you don't have to wait for it with your attacks targets, and that's kind of the point of it.
Oh yeah. Well, we get Axe with it. He's gonna build Axe this game.
Maybe. Yeah, I mean that's true. You get the tree volley. Could be cool.
And keeping their hopes and TI dreams alive.
I mean, they are, and it's also been a game though where they've had such a lead and they haven't been able to break the base.
Yeah.
Which is, you know, obviously they are very far ahead, but it's got to be a little bit of a worry, right?
Oh, he went the Basher build instead, so now they've got the.
Oh, no way
if there
to
is a
stop Black
BKB
Hole,
that
yeah.
comes out,
They
he
need to
went
get
the-
some pickoffs and background off of that.
Yeah.
They're just trying to brute force it at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah. And some fights they just lost a hero or two, and then they decided not to pressure the master, even though they probably could have went high ground.
There's building more and more network. Barry walks out. Casual refusal on him.
In getting the farm.
Yep. I mean,
9K network.
he's had to buy back a couple times. He's had this ulti orb, and he was approaching that hex. He was getting really excited, and then yeah, 2 buybacks. I believe he had 2. Oh, JJ. So level 18 on Wraith King.
JJ.
Stop reading the chat.
Yeah, Jake. What did chat
I'm
say?
always there.
JJ said it looks like
Anti-Mage.
he's on Anti-Mage. JJ, that's
yeah,
very
that's rude.
offensive. It's very rude, JJ. I would expect that from Twitch chat, but not from you.
Alright, well, he's just continuously turning into the Wraith King. So we'll have a little bit more fun, I guess.
Why
He's
racing,
getting
though?
get
It's
money.
much better to turn. I get.
Dude, honestly, I've seen a lot of
Tiny or Enigma
I've
just
seen
for
a
the
lot-
midnight post to defend.
I've seen a lot of Sing games in my time, and I'm just a little worried, you know?
No, I'm not worried at all.
You think this is they cannot lose this game?
I'll bet
I'm
you.
saying
They can lose it definitely.
Okay.
You think so?
I think so.
I think there's so many forms of stopping black hole.
Just
Yeah,
give
but
you Linkers and you're fine.
I would fog.
Thatcher.
I mean, Swashbuckle, yeah, but then if it fails,
But by the time he has those items, there's going to be
But he
Agent
went
Cheese,
Midas.
Refresher.
But he went
But they're
Midas.
going to have multiple lives, I guess.
but it's Sind.
yeah, you have what? You have time. But
I don't know. I just see like even like late games and stuff like that. If Grimstroke gets an Aghanims, let's say, and he has a Hex, he'll solo kill Morphling, right? Like stuff like that.
You don't see this morph just carry.
I can't see him carrying versus a Storm versus a Stone Spirit.
and Wraith King is so far behind. That's not
Yeah.
a big problem.
I think if Wraith King was a little bit, if he was more in the pack, maybe. But
I'm just saying there is a chance.
Yeah,
It's
what?
very small.
Dota
very small.
Dota plus. What is
What's the
it?
Dota plus, JJ?
price is like
3%
20, right?
12.
12. Okay.
12%.
Honestly,
quite a bit. I thought.
Gaben's seen Sing games before.
Okay.
He's
I
not
would have
going to be
expected
over.
to be much lower than that.
Okay, I was actually
What?
expecting like
Yeah,
15 to 20 actually.
Oh, really?
but From
Okay.
from Dota
Yeah.
Plus. It likes Morphling. It
I
loves
see.
Morphling.
It's the new Spectre.
And
Yeah,
Enigma.
I think it loves Enigma too. Yeah, I think those are the two that he really favors a lot of times.
But they are definitely very far behind.
Stupendous.
Got Blink. I mean, he's building up. He's almost level
Getting up,
20.
and they haven't lost the tier 3 tower,
he's almost 20.
despite the big lead.
Yeah.
This Aegis, though, this is the real test.
It's actually very surprising the way Anti-Mage is playing. I
There we
think
go.
they could
They're
be
gone,
more
Curry.
aggressive.
Curry the once.
I don't know if they can save him here.
Prepare from the second
Throw your
time.
life. Throw your life. Toss your homie back.
Here we go. Oh, E-Blade trying to
Blade
keep
defend.
Curry alive. General is in.
Okay, they
They've
got
lost
it.
the Aegis. Curry's still surviving. He's back on the lightning. It's a good Omni Slash from Naive. That will clean up the kill. Buyback comes out from Muff. Curry's still sitting on the sidelines for a minute.
They took out the Aegis. That'll
They
maybe
took out the Aegis.
maybe
they
help
almost
buy him some
saved
time.
Radiant structures.
Yeah.
So close to getting him.
They
He was
used
out
the
of
toss-
the
They
slide.
used the toss to kill the storm instead of saving the rating as well.
Lightning cross.
Mate, going in here. Need to be careful. No more Aegis.
Silence.
BKB on CM.
He's ready to carry.
There we go.
Do you get the attack speed talent this game?
There you go. The CM
He gets the black one. He gets
me on the sing on the back.
Just put a stop to it. Now Mage is in.
This is not looking good for Hippo.
Save a life. Finally dies the shield crash.
They used the curse to stop the CM ulti, and Enigma Black Hole just couldn't come in big.
He only got the one.
Yeah, there was nothing to cancel it, really. At least not until that swashbuckle.
And he instantly used it as well. But then the basher is there.
Well, and his whole team were caught in the Winter's Curse too, so there was no follow-up damage. It was a nice 3-man curse from that CM.
Curry's in. So's Mark. They're trying their best. They've got the healing ward out. They've got the E-Blade combo trying to nuke down the Storm Spirit. They'll actually kill off Mage. Mage is dead. Flash comes out on Seti. They've got the toss combo onto General. Does still have the shield crash. So a lot of damage block. They'll lose the mid-racks.
Breaking is at level 20. Got the reincarnate no mana cost, but
Racks are down.
and the retreat.
Pull back, take shrines, wait for Storm to come back through it. Get the mage. Play for Roche number 3 if you need.
Get Sin's Hex. Hell yeah.
He has the money.
Yeah,
Getting, yeah.
he's got it. Cool. Big. Sounds like this game's getting a lot harder for more Enigma. There you go. Bang.
There we go. Full hack. Yeah, Eterlands, Glimmer, back.
Catching up to Wraith King.
Grimstroke has ways of farming, also has CM talent.
Big.
Nice.
Oh, always.
Oh.
For some reason I was some heroes have it on the right, some on the left.
Correct.
It's the second tier of talents where you want to choose the spell amp as Grimstroke, but you can't. You never can choose the spell amp.
What?
You never take the spell amp.
Oh, well. I know we lost all our games yesterday, but maybe that's a cost.
You can't choose.
Yeah. It's just like the hero's all about, you know, when you're playing that, it's all about positioning, and your spellcast range is.
But when you're playing public, you're gonna get small things.
Stroke does a lot of damage when you take the spell amp talent.
When you're playing versus Meepo or BL or some illusions, then the amp.
I was saying you want to take it. You really want to take it.
Yeah, that's why Chief does take it.
Every time. Actually, sometimes I feel like maybe I should need to have the range instead, but normally I go for the spell amp. 12%. Wow.
It's a lot.
Again.
It's a lot.
Look at that.
Dyer's top tower is gone.
He won't go back.
Fog left
Mage there
behind.
as well.
Go for the rain track.
Got the healing ward.
Mage.
Going
out.
with them.
Yeah. Like how do you storm in the trees? Oh.
I don't know. I think 2 tinies is really weird for me.
Oh, 2?
Two tinies.
It looks really good.
Gotta beat the 6-man AM lineup somehow.
I mean, yeah, well, if you get tiny, it's nice, but with the E-Blade. Like, the E-Blade, do the tiny combo, do the morph.
Wait, what just
combo,
happened?
doesn't do damage. What
He
was
had a
it?
tree in his hand.
Yeah.
He switched back to morphing and switched back, and then he grabbed another tree, and now it was bugged.
What do you
Okay,
mean?
now he can actually. It was grayed out the ability.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was, and now it's back though.
So he grabs one, then what?
If he when he shifted back and then shifted back, it like bugged out.
Imagine someone stopped playing Dota and he comes back to watch the TI hub.
Sees 2 tinies.
He sees 2 tinies on one side, 6 zeros on the other.
An Anti-Mage the lowest on the net one.
I feel like there's a lot of patches where that happens, right? When they first added the arcane runes in Storm, you see Storms like zipping across the map and not losing mana. You're like, wait, what? Good fun. When talents got added.
My brother stopped
Great,
playing, then
you're
he
right.
came back from Monkey with it. Then he sees this like hero turning into courier, jumping across the trees. He was done.
Good jump, Mage. Gonna force a reaction.
General gets the bash. Now he's going to start leading in on this one. They got the Soulbind Hex out, mate. Trying to get the kills. He brings down and puts the BKB jump on, save that Black Hole. Absolutely nothing.
That's not the black hole.
As the Enigma dies, CM is trying their best to carry. They've got the combo as well.
Oh, they didn't get the bash.
See if they can get the kill. CM still living.
They're just avoiding the freezing field.
Mage is back in. Another combo from Mark.
Arcane rune.
But this should be Sind and the team closing it up.
Playing Storm from ahead, you're gonna have full root control. Eventually, you're gonna find these DDs on game.
Yeah, he's like full mana the whole fight. Saberlight tries to ult Naive, and Naive gets the Omni on it before it.
On before the black hole connect.
Gets eviscerated.
Kari is just dead here again.
Oh yeah. Oh, we just got it.
Sid's getting bursted back. Sid. Oh no.
Still alive.
Save him.
He's just toying with them, you fools.
Jukin. He's got him.
He's healed.
Yeah, they got him.
He's playing with them.
Well played. Is it time to call?
This is definitely.
Yeah, this is
It was
over.
time to call.
Call Sind.
No.
Not yet.
Dyer's middle tower is
Ah, this Pango pick was genius. The way they set up their lanes.
Yeah.
Like I wanted follow-up for the Curse 2. This is a follow-up. It's a lane crusher as well. Versus the Enigma in particular. If you put in that 1v1, yeah, I love the way they drafted.
And we saw the tips at the start, right? They knew exactly what they
Yeah.
what the plan was.
Yeah, it was really well executed. Set up here for Mayhem.
Soulbind double abyssal. Stop the CM ulti.
GG, well played.
GG, well played. Cinderin,
Yeah,
Anti-Mage, they do.
they do it. That means that their score right now is 3-3.
They're still in it to win it.
And they have one more. One more game is going to be on this stream in a second with Singularity.
Singularity is pretty good.
Singularity still has to play 2 games, so.
Whatever the hell it is.
Oh, red cheeks.
It purged for half a second.
I agree, it is pretty powerful. I like the sustain it provides for you as well as a DP. I mean, look, he's just fighting at the blade mail without a care in the world. Usually here you see a DP commit exorcism just for this kill, but there's no need. Matoma knows. Suck off the Wraith King and murder him there. Easy. Matoma
Kezu with a blink dagger, able to get in on top of that Wraith King very nicely. Milan with double bounty runes top, double bottom for Chaos as well, so quadruple bounty runes. And this is still the setup into a high ground shove. Breach the barracks. But they need to pick off that Tinker first. Symmetrical is holding buyback, but a kill on the Tinker definitely opens up the game to that buyback trading situation.
I'm quite happy with this, Matoma man. I love that taunt. The fact that it ends with a rainbow is fantastic. And the blink dagger on Kezu, I agree. Being able to close down the distance easily, going for a nullifier next to make sure that Scythe of Ice can't be used on the Tinker. Oh, the Milan in the top lane. I think he's going to go down here. Using the Hex and the Snakes, though, so it seems like he's waiting for his team to come and join in again. And they will in time. Hexu, the first to die, as per usual. Following tradition, but who's not expecting to die is Symmetrical, who gets chased down by an angry Night Stalker and finished off. They can't cancel his TP by Yonasom fan. That doesn't really matter. They got the most important hero, Symmetrical. If he wants to defend this now, he's going to have to be forced to buy back.
Now they push top, they force Tinker buyback, they retreat, and then they look for a pick off again on that Tinker. Force the game. Really is in their hands right now. What is the buyback status across the board, actually? Morphling doesn't, Pango doesn't. Oh, Yonasom fan is 300 gold away from it. Would desperately love to have that buyback ready now.
This is the time to force the buyback for the Tinker.
No fortified destruction.
Like, you're either using buyback or Tinker or losing a lane of Rax. Perhaps two if the exorcism is good enough. I mean, Glyph gives you a bit more time. Nah, you can't stun out this woman, though. She's gonna eat up those Rax, terrorize Force, though. BT faded, forced back, and so is the Death Prophet. Is there a follow-up? Matoman still has a cheese, still has a Death Prophet Ghost. Yeah, you gotta let him go.
I find it super interesting that Chaos don't care about March of the Machines. You know, they have BKB, sure, on the Night Stalker, but they're not buying a pipe or anything. They've got BKB on DP. Morphling is going for one later on, but this Omni Knight has just been able to, you know, heal people up, keep the sustain going. Death Prophet doesn't really mind with Spirit Siphons going. She can walk straight through that March.
Yeah, I mean, they're just not haven't been too concerned with the Symmetrical, honestly, up until now. If he gets in a position where he can actually have a pretty fair impact, that's the Ags for Yonasom fan, by the way, then he is dealing with a Night Stalker who just runs at him. If the Night Stalker doesn't run at him, because it's happened a couple of times, he's not like a Storm or like a Zeus, right? He's not the easiest thing, he has to get into proper position, then you're not having enough impact in the team fight to actually warrant this pick. So Tinker has just been in a difficult position. I mean, there's a reason why this hero is not so popular anymore.
Yeah, he does have the 150 GPM talent, which definitely alleviates some of his issues. He's able to accelerate into that big item a little faster and potentially not suck as much resources away from the rest of his team as he usually does. He is trying to get that Scythe of Ice and still hold buyback, so he's still another 900 gold away from it, but he's closing in very quickly.
I think now with the Blink Dagger, though, things become much harder for the Tinker. Blink Dagger or Kezu. Because until now, you know, like I mentioned, Kezu needed to get closer. And he had a difficulty if there was a Pango and Jakira even with the Ice Path, but with the Blink, that becomes easy. All you need to know is guess where the Tinker is, probably with the positioning of the Heat-Seeking Missiles, blink onto him, and there you got it. Silence, and he's done. With the Nullifier, that'll be the complete cancellation of the Tinker as well. Because he won't be able to blink away before you
Dire team's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team's turn to ban. Dire team's turn to pick. Radiant team's turn to pick.
Grimstroke.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team's turn to pick.
Sven stands ready.
Alright, welcome
10
back
seconds
to the
remaining.
TI Hub 2019. We have some Anti-Mage game
5
coming
seconds
up
remaining.
next.
Yes,
Cinderan again, 2 times in a row.
Let's have a look. Sindarin versus Singularity.
Singularity.
Singularity pretty good.
Yeah, they seemed really strong yesterday.
Dire team's turn to
Singularity,
pick.
yes. Singularity. And we're frozen. Unfreeze me. And instantly we have Sven and AA. Oh my god.
10 seconds remaining.
Versus a Grimstroke by Anti-Mage. Cinderan played
5
a really
seconds
good...
remaining.
Well, he was pretty farmed with his...
Yeah, he had a great
yeah.
game on the Grimstroke.
Had a pretty good game with his
Honest.
Grimstroke. What do they combo it with? Is Centaur banned? Centaur is banned. What was their... General was their offlane last time.
Hango.
I don't think they pick him instantly, but if they want to, some Sand King, some Axe is good. They're playing versus Sven. Some OD mid for them later on, down the path. Is an option, definitely.
Ow.
Let's see what they choose to go for their second pick. They could go for something old school. 1 week ago old school, like Warlock.
Yeah, one for
Warlock Grimstroke, the
What happened to the
forgotten combo.
Warlock?
Forgotten in a week.
I don't think anything happened. I think it's still good.
It's still strong, yeah, definitely.
What happened to the dude?
I still can't... that SF when he got connected with all the ancients, yeah. Alright, Grimstroke plus Beast, definitely very strong.
Good
Double
kill.
Roar, strong in the lane as well. Inkswell plus the slow from the boars. Can't really...
it's a lot.
Sven,
Got
yeah,
run down.
it's so bad for Sven.
Yeah.
Like, it's difficult for him to
can't.
deal with that.
He's got to get his BK.
Yeah.
Otherwise he can't.
In the laning stage is problematic. After the
10
laning
seconds
stage,
remaining.
perhaps you jump him, you kill him. AA as well isn't really
5
the best
seconds
hero versus
remaining.
these two, but you have a good combo. You have the stun, you have the cold embrace from the AA. That's good. It's alright.
That's great.
Radiant team ban.
Great. They banned the Kunkka. I'm thinking some Nyx assassin for Team Singularity or something like that. Go Navi's way. Get that global presence with the AA ulti.
Yeah, no, it's a good one.
Jump
Set with the air.
Yeah, some Axe is good as well.
Did you already talk about the implications of the game?
The implications of the game are great, and Shiver is here to tell you all about that. 'Cause I don't care.
10
Right now-
seconds remaining.
Anti-Mage is 2 and 3. Singularity is 3 and 2.
5 seconds
That
remaining.
means that if Anti-Mage loses this one, they're not guaranteed out just yet.
But they most likely are.
Most likely are,
Yes.
and they no longer hold their own fate in their hands. They have to
Turned
hope
ban.
that they get tiebreakers to prove that they can still be better than the rest. For Singularity, if they lose this one, they're going to be 3 and 3, which
Well, Anti-Mage is 3 and 3 at the moment.
2 and 3.
2 and
That's
3.
not updated.
Is it? They just want to
3
game.
and 3.
Dummy.
It's updated now. So Anti-Mage
They need to win to
you
get
need
to
to
tiebreakers.
win to get to
10
tiebreakers.
seconds remaining. Radiant
Because
turned
Aachen
ban.
But if they
Esports and
lose-
Chaos are both, because Chaos ended up beating Aachen. That was the result of the last game.
And Akin lost to 6-8-2,
Yes.
so Akin really messed it up.
So
today.
Aachen really messed up their position. So if Anti-Mage wins this one, there's going to be 3 teams with 4 and 3. Final Tribe and Singularity are also still playing later on today. And that
10
will
seconds
be a
remaining.
deciding match if they are going to tiebreakers, or if Singularity win this one
5
and win the
seconds
Final Tribe,
remaining.
then they are guaranteed through, because you need 5 wins to guarantee yourself through. But at the moment, it looks like tiebreakers are happening unless... No, at the moment, it looks like tiebreakers are
Is
happening.
it minimum of 3-way tiebreak?
Yes. Yes.
So
No,
that's
it's a
hype.
minimum of a 2-way
Radiant
tiebreaker.
team's turn to pick.
3-way. What
3-way?
situation you have to?
Never mind.
I think it's 3-way, isn't it, yo?
If Anti-Mage lose,
Then Singularity goes 4-2.
and they could go
And
5-2.
Anti-Mage is 3-4.
But for them
And
to
then
go
there's
5-2,
yeah, but then
they're
there's
4-3.
okay, but then there's 3 teams with 4-3, but for 2 slots.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, but they still have to do a 3-way tiebreak.
That's true.
So at minimum, there's a 3-way tiebreak.
5
Yeah.
seconds
It
remaining.
worked.
Ordered.
We got pizza coming, guys. Uber Eats, thank you.
Uber Eats.
Yeah. So, but this game has implications if these teams have a chance to be in the tiebreaker or not. The only one that can still avoid tiebreakers is Singularity if they win their 2 remaining games. But Anti-Mage is hoping to win this one to be a part of those tiebreakers.
But if Sin loses, he's out.
Yeah, looks like it.
Sin
For
loses
sure.
this, he has to win.
Speaking of the draft a little bit, and going back from the implications, the
Yeah.
Nags and the OD have been banned out by Singularity.
Dire
You don't want
team's
that
turn to
OD.
pick.
It works pretty well in the last couple of days versus Sven. It has proven to be quite a counter.
Hey, Giannis Quit is your hero.
And
Hey,
we
your
have a
hero.
nerd spirit.
An Earth
All
Spirit
right.
in the gang.
I thought Elder Titan was his
It's a hero.
hero.
Right, not something that we see very often, that nerd spirit, is it? Man, I haven't seen that hero in the
Oh, we haven't seen
whole
any of it.
CIS qualifier and now in the EU as well.
10
Nobody's played
seconds
it
remaining.
That's
in
hype.
in our regions. Well, at least the games that we saw.
5 seconds
They're
remaining.
laughing at Twitch chat.
Have
What
the
did What did
beast
Twitch chat
fast.
do?
Being funny.
Giannis, what did Twitch chat do?
Alright. What do we go for here, though? What carry versus this nasty little Sven? Maybe some
Oh,
Slark
yeah.
would be good for Anti-Mage. Some Slark, some... I'm not a fan of Jug, but I guess it's doable. Slark would be pretty...
Where's Earth
Is-
Spirit been all my life? Can I get an
Radiant
unmute,
team's turn to
JJ, or
pick.
am I unmuted?
Oracle.
Well, you got an
Oh, I
Oracle
probably
for you
just
as well.
deafened people.
Oracle and Earth Spirit.
It's a pick against the AA, right? You
Why?
ult people afterwards, and you ult with them when they're low on the AA debuff, you know, and then you get the heal all afterwards because it only prevents it at the time, and then once it wears off, you get
But
all the
I'd rather
healing.
play AA than Oracle. AA, you're killing people, Oracle, you're saving people.
Seconds remaining.
It's true. But he's got a couple purposes, right? He's got the
5
he can
seconds
dispel the Sven
remaining.
thing too. He's got some nice saves, but yeah, you can
And
last
you
hit.
can kill people
You
with,
can kill people.
with what's the name?
Purifying.
Purifying Flame. Take the Purifying Flames level 3, you're like the strongest nuker early on.
Dire
It's
team's turn to pick.
Yeah.
crazy.
You still do a significant amount of damage.
And Singularity go with the attacks. Later on in the game, you have the call plus the A ulti. Pretty good.
Very nice. Yeah, they have very nice team fight. Good setup.
Just pick that Slark Anti-Mage. Come on. You want it. Even versus the A.
Earth Spirit better
And Earth
spam.
Spirit.
Better spam his taunts. The best taunt in the game
10
at the
seconds
moment, or one
remaining.
of the top 3 at least for me. You ride, you know, you.
Yeah.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team's turn to ban.
Faceless
We go
void.
with the void.
That's the knife void, right?
All right. That's interesting.
Well, it's a tough void.
We didn't see a lot of voids having success in the CIS qualifier. Every Russian player that played void lost
We have
when we watched.
We have had some pretty bad performances on the void as well. I'm not
10
sure if that had
seconds
anything to
remaining.
do with the hero or with
I mean, the hero's definitely not very
the
good.
play.
5 seconds
It's not
remaining.
with Grim though. It makes a little bit of a difference. Grimstroke
Okay.
actually enables
Sure,
the
you
hell
chase
out of this
people,
hero.
the ink swell
Yeah.
on.
It makes it a lot stronger.
Does it though?
I mean,
We'll see.
it's a hero that's kind of a weird one.
I think-
Naive loves to play this hero though for a long time now.
I think what they need is their midder to combo well with the chrono, and that's it.
Well, do you get the mage invoker?
You just take
Mage
the Invoker.
Invoker,
It's
yeah.
the most played hero.
Yeah, he has 3,500 games.
He does have a lot actually. I think he has
Not-
1,000.
Not as many as Stormer,
Fire
but he has
team
many.
ban.
I think he's upward 800 or 900s when I check.
Yeah.
Maybe I could be wrong actually.
But it's always, dude, honestly, like, no, not to put mage under the bus here, but it's one of those, like, signature heroes that's like, you look at the stats, it's not great.
Yeah, you look
He
at
has-
the
I think he has, like,
win rate
nine-
percentage, and it's not great.
It's his most played hero, like 900 games.
He
and
likes playing it.
He has a 48%
Yeah,
win rate.
he likes playing
He
it.
doesn't have above 50%.
It's
I'm
not
pretty
above
sure.
a
I'm
50%. No,
actually-
no, yeah, I looked at it earlier
Yeah,
today.
he doesn't
took it earlier, right?
He doesn't
has
for sure.
48%
But look,
win rate.
look. It's his first account.
5
Maybe he
seconds
started
remaining.
playing with that hero early on,
Radiant
started
team's
practicing.
turn to pick.
Sure, and then he
Got
goes
like
to the top, and
200
then the
losses,
top,
and
yeah.
then
It will be the
started winning.
DP for Anti-Mage.
Yeah, no
Alright.
invoker today.
Yeah.
Definitely.
No Invoker today. What lanes well against Death Prophet?
Lena.
Is Templar Assassin is still in.
We may have a
We go.
Do we want a potential guest? Bulba is asking if Chaos playing anymore today.
There,
So they will be
Chaos
playing
is playing
tiebreakers.
tiebreakers.
Not on our
today.
Seconds
stream.
remaining.
No,
Uh,
yeah, tiebreakers. If,
yes.
Yeah. Tiebreakers.
I think we will do
it's best
tiebreakers.
that it's 3 ways, so
We do
there'll be 2
tiebreakers?
games at the same time, so we don't know if we're doing chaos. Oh yeah, because there's no way to do
So we will-
games at the same time.
So we will probably cover.
We
No,
will probably
Chaos.
cover Chaos.
Ask
Yeah.
our boss. Boss,
What? Oh, what are we asking Parker? No?
Yeah, but are we doing Chaos?
Yeah, well, yeah, Sam, if we're doing tiebreakers and we're doing chaos, then yeah, you can
Yeah, he's
join.
watching,
We'll
so
let you
he's
know.
listening
I'll let you
anyway.
know.
Well, he's listening in 5 minutes from
Yeah,
now.
JJ will message you.
we have a sniper for Penguin check. He
Yeah.
did really well yesterday, so let's see.
There's a void to get in the back.
Yeah, and the chrono with that void.
All right, Anti-Mage needs to win in order to make tiebreakers. Let's find out if they can. Singularity has a couple more other results that are interesting.
Got a lot of ways to protect the sniper. They've got the Sven, they've got Earthspirit and Axe to cause chaos in the front lines.
Spy eggs on Earth Spirit. That's it.
Well,
If only
shout out
cast range.
to Bald and 682 who are still playing their game despite it not mattering anymore
Oh,
for
and
their
Tinker.
standings.
And they're gonna have some fun in that game for sure already.
Yes.
Off the first few picks.
That game obviously just started as well. It is on Beyond the Summit 3 with the first phase pick Tinker.
So they've got Void and DP, which I mean, this is not really that run at you that Anti-Mage has. They have a pretty long cooldown team fight.
Yeah.
When I think Team Singularity's got some fast-paced stuff going on here. They have to rely a little bit on rocks and all that, but they've got a lot of kill potential just because of AA blast. You AA blast with call, you're always gonna be able to find kills around the map. A lot of global threat. Sven's gonna get good farm. Definitely liking what Singularity's got here a little bit more, just because I'm not a big fan of Void.
I just really like Shacklo.
No, he's had, what was he playing the other day?
Kanka.
Kanka offlane,
Yes,
when he got the
Kanka
triple
offlane.
kill with
Yep.
Kanka.
He
And
dominated.
then he dominated with Centaur as well, I believe.
Yep.
He was playing really well
Yeah.
overall.
Could be a game where he just goes and cuts waves,
Yeah.
right? And he's just with Grimstroke Oracle, got to chase him around. Void farming under tower is not that bad.
I mean, you can
Pretty
send
easy.
one. You can send one to chase him. You can't send both, I guess.
Yeah.
Right. But we'll see. Maybe Cinder and DNZ go after him.
Oh, this void as well. He has got. That's the expensive.
Which one is it? I didn't see it.
He's got the.
No, the whole.
The one, that one's like 300 euros. Or
Yeah.
600 euros, wasn't it? How much?
No, it was definitely not 600.
Was it
I looked
really?
it up. It was.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that
That's
one, yeah.
the-
Really?
I think it was 200 or
No
something.
way, I have that one.
You
None
don't-
of my items are
no,
worth
you don't-
anything.
you don't
Oh,
know.
okay.
You
you
don't
probably
have
have
that
one to hold in
Just
there.
kidding.
But
None of my
if
items
you
are
have
worth
that one,
anything.
that's like 300
Same.
euros.
What's the
My
name
Steam
of that again?
inventory
Noah?
is worthless.
Same.
What's it called? Perceptions of the Eternal Mind. Yeah.
You need that one.
Prepare for
That
battle.
one's too expensive.
What are you kidding me? You have tons of expensive
I'm
stuff on
not
you.
buying that. 300 euros.
You have
Why
the base.
don't you buy it?
Why don't buy?
Why don't you support Dota?
I'll ask Gabe. For Gabe, Neil. Can I have
It is 188 euros.
I bargain there.
Toboggan.
I'll get that.
Huh?
I'll get that for you. Yeah.
So we've got Oracle with Death Prophet. This is a fun combo though. The extra heals, you take no damage. I really like Blink Dagger on Death Prophet when you're playing with Oracle because you just, you know, you get Oracle and you can just blink out into a better position or into a more aggressive
having
one.
that save is like what always you need. If you're playing Death Prophet, you need save.
Absolutely.
That's like 101 Death Prophet draft, and they have the Oracle now.
The one scare is though there's an Axe, right? So Axe can dunk. But the Oracle has to be sure to ult at a pretty high threshold in comparison to some other times.
Well, he has to be careful not to get dunked here by these two, but he's pretty tanky. He has 2 stouts. Could be fine.
They expected him to go cut the wave, so they just waited for him there.
He's gonna probably take the long way around.
Chase him, chase him around. You've already seen some heroes bottom. You're not at risk of doing this at all here. You're making sure he's not cutting your wave. Just stay right there.
Why don't we have 6 players on Team Anti-Mage this time around, though?
Oh. Pause.
No, leave it.
That's the question.
Packet lost. Oh.
Did we
The
did we get order food now? Is that all situated?
We did that. Yeah.
Okay.
Quite hungry.
I'm very hungry.
What did we get?
Where's
Pizza?
our food? Like,
Pizza?
Pizza.
Where's my
Did
plate?
we get anything else?
Whoa,
some sides,
Knife?
yeah,
Gonna eat a decent amount of
The
rice here.
tacos. What,
Did we
what
get
about them?
sides? What?
the tacos are rip.
The tacos,
Tacos are
they
rip.
were never
Tacos are
ordered.
We're never ordered.
We were debated.
I was lied to.
Yeah.
Why did I even... Oh
Well, we
my
tried,
God.
and then apparently it didn't happen, and
Why do I
then
even
nobody
live?
told us.
What's the point?
Alright, so Choco's not gonna back lane. He's gonna play the lane because they spotted him. He's like, you know what?
Yeah?
Screw it. I can just
he's-
sit in the lane.
He's got the spirit with him.
Get the last. Oof.
Yeah, but this isn't really efficient way of playing Axe.
I think they'll probably pull the wave. I'd imagine
he
with
got
somebody
once,
else.
yes.
The killing begins.
Alright, give me the. Oh,
Cinderan's dying, JJ.
Earth Spirit TP'd bottom and just rolled onto him. That was pretty sick.
either make space for Parker or give me a controller.
Yeah, just give controller to someone. While you give
we can
Anti-Mage
control it when you have
here.
to fix some
Parker can
stuff.
do it.
Parker can opt. No, go for it. What? No, you can just sit down. Okay, so how? But you can't observe with that.
Just give him the controller. Give us the controller.
Bottom lane.
No, because you can't
he
do that
can't,
when
I
you
know, I
don't
get it, I
have
get it.
Dota selected.
I get it. Just don't add a new AM. It's
Fix the
TNT?
production things.
TNT.
that's
Gotta
pretty.
get the dispel off. Yeah.
That's pretty. Maybe
Where's the
Choco spins.
spin?
Yeah. No RNGs.
Make sure he gets the last hit. Like,
He's not there. We go.
level 1 spin.
Yeah. You lost a lot of region already.
He got
denied?
pulled. He got pulled some extra though.
Yeah.
Oh.
Got 1 tango extra, which is good. And has that style to work with.
Yep. Mid lane should be sniper favored as well, so that should be nice for Singularity. And they've got to. I mean, this tri lane bottom is very, very scary. Either one of them who steps up too far is gonna easily die from a single disable.
I mean, it's Sven, and Earth.
Yeah.
That's poopy. But you have the board to slow the Sven down at least.
Gotta be careful with your board though. AA is very good at killing them with that, you know, whatever, chilling touch.
So,
I thought they renamed it for a second. I couldn't remember.
still chilling touch it is, right?
Yeah.
Good old chilling touch.
Yep. And they're gonna just do some pulls here, maximize as best as they can while keeping a tri lane. There he goes. He's just full cutting his axe now, and he's getting away with it. So they're looking pretty good laning phase start here for Singularity. Beastmaster's really gonna suffer, general.
Yeah, they aren't really pressuring this one at all. He has 17, 18 CS right now.
Ooh, doesn't even kill the creep. Oh, he just blasted though.
Radiant's top tower deserves just as much help as bottom.
Side?
Yeah, DNZ just rips. So he wants to carry some items.
That's a kill.
Yeah, this lane is very difficult
This
to
is
lane.
impossible to lane down here.
Oh, actually, DNZ ported bottom, so we'll see some tri-lane on tri-lane action, but...
Okay.
Is that the way to deal with it?
I mean...
Their tri-lane is so much stronger on Singularity.
I agree. You have the Purge, I guess, to work with, but it won't help you too much.
They're gonna try and gank.
They just don't have an aggressive potential.
Oh,
right? 'Cause they
maybe
have
you go for the
Beastmaster.
I get
Cypher.
ping.
Oh, this might work.
He's very aggressive, so Hold up.
Wait, what the?
What?
The Oracle casted it on the...
Yeah, but why? But why on Synderen?
Can you just TP now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's out.
Back to tower,
Wait, why do you purge Synderen there? It's
I have
not even
no
close.
idea, actually.
Like, I heard it casted. And I'm like...
It was off screen.
I'm
It was
like,
that far
does
away.
Synderen have blink?
Yeah, I was thinking he's gonna blink on him, or did he do it on the courier or
What's
something?
happening? Yeah.
I thought maybe there was some like big play coming
Some
out
hack.
there.
Some anti-mage appears.
Well, the clap died before it went off.
They're beating on Dire's top tower.
Increased potency.
But yeah, that was very strange.
That's not the gank.
Attempted gank. I mean, it was a nice attempted gank at first, but then it was a strange way they executed. And I believe what General died during it again, right? So Beastmaster's not really gonna have much of a game.
No.
We're in 3 mid lane. We see Earth Spirit trying to set up for a kill onto the Death Prophet with the sniper. Hasn't committed the roll yet. I think he's under a ward. He's committed roll. He's going in onto Death Prophet here.
Mid lane.
Mid lane.
Mid lane. JJ.
Trying to TP out on that high ground. He will.
He made it.
He actually got, I guess he rolled in and kicked him back. That's what it looks
But
like.
he TP'd base.
And now he's got to walk back.
Yeah, he has to do the walk of shame.
And Shockstill's just having free time top. Absolute free farm. Problematic for Anti-Mage. 3k lead. Not even 5 minutes in. Void. Oh, he's got to be careful.
But now he's got no time.
So that's not really the best way to use the chrono early on. It's not like he was gonna use it for a kill anyway. Like, probably not. Maybe.
Might have. He might have like had to make a move with the first chrono. Because look at this. This is devastating.
Yeah. Not really the best position they're in right now. We saw what an axe with absolute free farm can do.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And a Sven with free farm.
Yep.
Oh, the punch got.
That's a kill.
You're dead.
Alright. That's a free one.
There you go. Give it to General. Very nice. He needs to get some of those last hits.
Naive. This one also what I really like is that he went for phases before the Midas.
Look at the skill build. He knows. He's like, I'm not under threat.
Yeah.
I'm actually I can just go aggressive.
Just full farm, yeah. Now he's going back for that Midas and it's so good. The chainmail helps in this lane a lot versus the Beastmaster. Versus anything, but Beast as well.
Oh, we're rolling in again on the mid lane. A Death Prophet. Can he TP out this time? I don't think so. No TP even.
He'll live though.
Yeah.
He has enough. And he gets an enemy.
So then where'd you go?
There's a sentry here. Oh, good. He didn't
Go take Shrine.
Oh, got it.
Got him.
He's like, damn it, I have to commit a second.
Another one. But he sees he sees the obs.
Yeah, they're pinging it on Singularity. Like, we need to defend our ward here. Don't let anyone walk up and just sneak it. As Death Prophet level 5 and Sniper, I'm assuming is what, level 7 or so soon?
Yeah, we already saw at least the 6 out there, so 7. Probably around the corner.
Yeah, very close.
Sword.
Bottom lane, General.
What's going on?
Well, not again.
I got you, JJ. Yep, I know. Don't worry. Heaven knows.
Full Vanguard, Flashball, and an extra stout there.
Yeah.
Which build do we like better? Shacklo's build or Saberlight's build?
I like Saberlight's build.
The phase boots, I think
phase boots first?
The phase boots are there
phase
now.
boot wind lace.
Yeah, phase boots wind lace and just gank mid. I love that.
I mean, I actually really like this phase build. I saw it a lot of times in pubs, people just running at people.
I mean, you do get a lot of farmer as well from it.
Oh, love. Ooh, nice kick away.
The Poland 2. The dunk is there.
He's
and another dunk. Oh, he misses.
He was like 20 HP off or something.
We have the logo of Singularity in the middle of our screen, by the way.
It just appeared.
It just appeared.
Yes, he's making the AM.
He's making the AM.
Yeah.
So giving Miposhka lane now.
Another
Sven's
Singularity.
jungling.
Yeah.
Singularity Miposhka. We see there with his logo on top of him. He's farming under the tower again, that level 6, so they can prep for those ganks. Very nice, Miposhka. The health bar just
Why is everything
what?
moving at the same time? The health bar of Anti-Mage just moved off our screen. It just went left.
Wow, General actually has a medallion finished up already now. He has caught up significantly.
Hey, he's still been hitting the
Can we
creeps
see the
too,
net worth as well, JJ, please? When you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. He's tied with Sniper. Death Prophet's actually struggling the most.
Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom
And
tower.
Mage. All right, he's got an Arcane Rune as well. So Arcane Rune with that ulti.
Now the Hawk. Just a little bit too late.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Tower trade's coming out.
Has that roar there as well. Hey, would be so good.
Radiant's bottom
Yeah,
tower.
they got him. They got the boy, Shasha.
Oh, they actually found him back there.
Yeah, he was
Because they were diving, and I thought he was just going to be able to jump away and get out. Wow, that was... Sorry about that, JJ. I saw it going on.
I'm just trying to casually walk high ground.
A little bit dead. Just a little bit.
I mean, that's a risky place to try and go for a ward mission when you're not smoking.
But they knew about the ward that they had before.
That's like another. That's an extra creep camp for Caliber there. He walks up. He's like, oh,
Under attack.
let's stack this for the enemy midder.
Oh, a bit of a rotation coming mid from both sides.
they have to set up a kill here with this chrono. They're getting pressured way too much, and they will be able to catch him here. They might be able to actually bring him down.
They should, yeah. With the burst from DNZ, he's dead. But soon Miposhka will hit that 6 as well. 4 seconds from now, the tomes are up.
Hello.
Those bounties, the Poshka. Take a chase a bit here.
Invisibility.
Naive.
Oh, Shackler was close
Nice,
by
should
him.
be careful,
So,
I should
yeah.
not jump forward to there.
Scary.
Yeah?
He said, I'll see, just message me. I might be busy with...
Busy.
Busy.
He's scared. A bit rough, but Sin.
Yeah, they got the blink on the axe. They've got his picks. Yeah, the confirmation. Yes, he did. He just used it, so he's sick. So they have a lot of threat on the map too. Sind even at even in the mid lane, you have to watch out. Just like 2 or 3 hits from Sniper into an ulti with an AA blast connecting on you from the top.
Kill. They have so much kill potential all across the map.
Yeah.
What does Mr. Sven got? Like, can we check it?
It's
Yeah, just go back to the Blink Dagger Axe now. That's where the action will be. Oh, Mage has moved a little bit to the right side.
Oh god.
Yeah, he's a little.
Is he gonna go for it?
He's positioning himself well until now.
And he's dead.
It takes only one misstep and you're just gone.
Oracle not 6 yet either.
I mean, is there any way as a player to tell that that sort of gank's coming in, or does it just get you every time, or do you see some other players would be able to?
I mean, some players would go back. Like you could see that he was being a little bit passive and hiding.
Yeah, like it was like he almost slightly knew.
Yeah, he knows something. And now the question is, do you fall back to the shrine and farm around it, or do you stick around mid? That's it.
This is where you see General's just like, I don't care. If he's the one dying bottom, he's just forcing it. He's like, whatever. They know game's happening.
He wants that to happen.
Yeah.
Like General is like forcing them to react.
Oh, that got buffed. I did not know that.
Yeah, the strength talent.
The strength talent on Void is 12 now.
Yeah.
I did not know that. That's significant.
It's still the wrong talent.
15, 1
You
damage
want that
per...
damage, baby.
I mean, dude,
Yeah,
12
we
is,
have a professional Void player here.
12 is a lot of strength.
By the way,
you got Time Warp, you got Chrono, you shouldn't be getting hit.
do you guys want to know the darkest timeline?
Kill people. What did you
If
do?
Singularity win their game against Final Tribe, which is going to be played after this one, and lose their game against Anti-Mage, which at the moment doesn't seem like it will happen, then there will be a 5-way tiebreaker in EU.
Yeah, but they're not going to lose
This one's looking pretty
They're
hard.
not going to lose this game.
I have a flight early in the morning.
You look at how farms Sven and Axe are in comparison to everyone else.
It's possible still to lose, though.
It is still possible. Sniper's not having the best time, but they are getting a lot of aggressive
It's
plays.
very unlikely that they will win, but yeah.
This is a bit of a domination in the lane stage.
He can't actually go for this either. He could die if he looks.
Like A hasn't been picked for such a long time, and now that he's picked, now that he's picked, he's crushing it.
Look at Miposhka's wards. 7 centuries.
That's insane.
He is prepared. He's like, no hawks are sneaking by me in this game. I mean, they're just looking to play this fast-paced game, right? You look at the lineup of Anti-Mage, it's so slow, it's so greedy.
Cooldowns, you got a Void.
What's Void building into? Like,
Nothing.
Yasha, probably.
nothing, yeah, Yasha. He's got Yasha at least.
I can appreciate the Manta Rush.
Yeah, versus the silence, it's alright.
You need it. Yeah, I need it versus Spirit.
But then I feel like if you go Manta first, you got to get diffuse on it. Alright, what else you got? Manta into what? Fine.
We'll see.
I don't know, but Excalibur is
He's just free farming with his Midas.
free farming.
Oh boy.
I don't think I've seen them stacking.
Midas on ping as well.
Is it? It's flying over, I guess, right?
Yeah,
And he has the level 10,000
and he just
as
got
well.
talent as well, so
Oh,
it's going to be a
that's
very
so good.
efficient.
So his net worth will continue. He will catch up completely.
Yeah,
he's gonna pass
gonna be-
these right here. And here we go. They have top 3 on their cores.
Dire's top tower is
Left
under attack.
might be caught here, let's see.
He is just scouting the stack.
Yeah. Spatula is there too. They grip him.
Catches him.
Leading on
Do they have the damage?
They've got the 5 in them here. It's a 5-man game.
Yeah, but it's a big kill for them. 400 gold going for naive. They use the chrono though, but still, you're satisfied with that. You build the axe.
Yeah, they need to get some type of.
It's a
something
big
on the
smoke
board.
though. We see bounty spawning in 5 seconds, so some will happen around Sin.
Oh, Sin.
Sin. Man up.
He got the ruin.
He
Got the rune.
He'll pay for it.
Yeah.
Value death.
Oh my god. He gets this arm off and then 1, 2.
Hey, boy,
turn
boy
around.
comes into this. His Celebr's going to have stun again in a second.
Yeah,
Oh.
Luke
Time
is dead.
dilation.
Ah,
Time
yeah, you're right.
dilation.
Dilation screwing him over.
Damn, naive.
Ooh, he's fine.
And the boards are there too. The first.
Excalibur should be okay. He's very tanky. They can't put him.
Yeah. But very well played by the two of them.
Yeah,
the
that was very
Desire,
nice.
then the false promise.
Yep.
Buying time, just enough time for naive to jump in and finish off that third spirit.
Yeah.
With time dilation, that definitely helped out a lot.
Seemed like one hit. He just got the time dilation actually. He just hit level 11 right before that. To be able to get it, but I think one more hit on the Oracle and he was dead. Excalibur did not do the math. Yeah, I mean like after the false promise.
Yeah, shrapnel into the out. Stops the push.
All those denies.
I like that Prophet is going for that Yules first, not Agnes. Oh,
In general, that's a lot of gold he's worth.
He's dead. Just gone.
He's the highest net worth on the side of
It
Anti-Mage.
feels like whoever they jump, if they have the full combo, he's just gone. There's no
Those
saving him.
cracks in
Maybe
Dire's
if you
If
just
Oracle
false
is
promise
behind
him.
him,
Yeah,
maybe.
insta false promise with paid seeding. That's it.
Has to make sure that he times it though, because if he's hit by the AA blast, you have to time it. You have to wait a little bit, wait like a couple seconds and then use it. Otherwise, the heal at the end does not go through.
Dire's top
Then
tower is under attack.
spotted.
And killed. Chrono the Chrono though.
They've got the guns as well.
There's a saving him.
Get the AA. Or enough.
Shotgun's dead
Get
as
the
well.
X as well.
Alright.
Can they make more out of it? Because they just committed the Chrono and the Exorcism on their side of the map.
Well, they
So they have to
got
go
the
mid.
They'll
axe,
get the
They
tier
got the
ones.
axe.
and they got the AA.
Yeah.
They
get
didn't save Cinderin, so everything is right.
Yeah, they'll get the 2-1 tower.
Yeah, go. I think you go for that tier 1. It's a little tough still
Go
versus
for
like
Roche.
sniper,
Got
but
medallion. Go Roche.
no, I think that's too risky of an area versus sniper. Yeah, I think this is like go. Try to make more happen.
Oh,
I don't think he goes for these.
Oh
yeah.
my.
Oh.
That's
You
too
would
far from
rather
the
just push mid.
exit. Now they can't actually push mid.
They've lost the beast.
That's a Chrono and an Exorcism. They get kills out of it, but
And the God Strength is committed, so they will defend this. Mage.
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 Mage, he's-
Mage.
Oh, he didn't know. Oh, he didn't. Well, he,
He didn't
should
read
have
the
known.
memo.
because He, oh, no.
no, you've still got jump.
He's fine.
But DNZ.
The courier. The DNZ.
Dominant before.
Oh,
Blink for the courier.
Oh, yeah, blast
oh,
too.
well, it's gonna hit the void, but it won't kill. Well,
Uh-oh.
Oh.
oh, they're just getting caught out farming places.
Time dilation.
Yeah, he should be fine. But damn, they just crushed them after that Chrono was
They
used.
knew that they were in there
I don't know
jungle,
why Mage
pulling from
remains. I
behind.
guess he thinks they're running the opposite direction or something. Do they have any wards? They don't, so. Maybe he thought they ran
He
towards
saw
top
him
for
just
the
kill the
shrine.
Beastmaster. by the
He
sound.
did.
Someone
He,
better help Dyer's middle tower.
he should have. Oh, Pizza is here.
you
He
get it?
should have known where they are, though. But I guess you're risking it, right?
Well, yeah, but risking for what?
For what? That's also. I don't want to flame. I'm just
Yeah, no, I know.
That would be nice, yeah.
It's a,
trying. Like, stop. It's my.
it's a spot.
I can't be this nice. Like,
Where's the flame?
I'm really trying.
The bush go.
He
Maybe we'll find
found
this one.
Mage, or Mage found him. Matorshka is in a tough position regardless, though.
Yeah, he's dead. The mage finds revenge.
Yeah.
On the A.
Mage has to. Yeah, he has. I mean, his positioning is so difficult in this game. He really has to be careful. Oh, what is that? What is that? The amazing aroma.
The scent of fresh peach.
Fresh air with fresh pizza.
Left.
Hold the silence.
Gets it off. Can you kick him away?
He got stunned?
Oh my god, how many did you order?
What the hell?
Ah, the pizza man. Do you want to just lay him out somewhere open?
Yeah, just put them here.
Just lay him out.
Wait, we have
No,
6
not
people
open,
and 8
because then they
pizzas?
cool
What the hell's
down.
going
Yeah,
on,
maybe
guys?
they will. Will they drip?
No, we got 6 pizzas
got
and we
cauliflower
got
pizza.
sides.
We got-
Well, no, okay, then one of them is sides. The one in the middle is a side.
Yeah.
Don't tease the viewers.
Leave the pit. We've got to focus. Well,
Just put them on top of each other so they don't lose
Keep
the
them warm.
warmth.
Keep them warm.
Yeah.
Don't tease the viewers.
You didn't keep them warm. Open them.
Mage.
Okay, this game's gonna get.
Radiant's
What's
bottom
more
tower's
important,
got
Sin?
problems.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Sin is definitely.
Feel free to eat yours.
I love
I
Sin.
agree.
Well, we didn't get. We got one each. We were like sharing.
No, oh yeah, okay. Alright.
We got.
They've
Like,
got some
Very,
wards
very
down
nice.
right now, and they're using their Hawk. They're trying to get some type of gank here. They've got Chrono and Exorcism. What level Exorcism? It is. He is 12.
He's found the Oracle. That's Oracle out of the fucking. It's only Shaxter's able to pull him as well out of it with the taunt.
Oh, they're taking so much damage.
Knives jumping in. Look at what King Vincent, but he's already used the time walk. Aggressive, naive. He's dead. Mage still alive, but Jackson, he's dead as well.
They're
Four
wiping
dead.
them. Okay, General. Shoot.
TP.
out. Let's see. He's out.
There,
Yep, they don't have vision there.
So the only one left alive is General.
And it's these fights where they're using Chrono, they're using Exorcism, and they're still coming out on bottom.
And that was just, if the Chrono was placed just a little farther to the right,
Maybe
it would
you
have
get the
also
Sven.
clipped the Sven, yeah.
He tried to get like the perfect one there.
Yeah.
It was decent, but they're committing it, like we said,
everything
it's
is always
long
just big
cooldowns,
elements.
and
Yeah.
how do they take objectives? Like they're getting these fights, they have to win those fights to be able to take the objectives afterwards.
Only one tower down so far on the side of Singularity, only that
Yeah.
bottom tier one.
And now they have to wait. They can't like smoke and go fight
They have
again.
to wait for
While
the
Singularity, they can go fight immediately. They're limited on stones a little bit, but they've got everything up. They're ready. Sven, we've seen like sure he doesn't really need god strength in the fights every single time, but he has it every time anyway.
He has.
There's still tier one standing on the side of Anti-Mage too, though. That bottom tier one for them is still there.
Yeah, they don't care too much about that side of the map right now.
Yeah.
Alright.
Play around the rush pit.
Yeah.
That's all you need. You don't even have to take it or go in the pit.
Yeah.
Just farm with sniper and the Sven around.
If they had something
Don't let them sneak in with the Beastmaster with that perfect ulti, and that's all.
Yeah, you control left side. And if they had something like a Deuce or one of those ancient farmers, they just don't have it in this game, right? Void, Vision, Death Prophet. Who the hell is gonna really flash farm on the right side?
And the Void is not for a map.
Yeah. Sin. They're letting him go down. He even calls it. The NZ looked like he might try to save it. Shot slow.
Oh, the weighted smoke.
Oh, there we go.
That was a panic smoke.
I think it was shot slow smoke actually.
Was it actually?
Because he was taunted. He can't cast smoke when he's taunted on Oracle.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, it should have been shot.
There's a BM
He also
smoke.
has one.
BM.
BM.
He has an open item slot. I think he was
Yeah.
clicking
Yeah.
his blade down. And probably both hotkeys are next to each other.
Fair enough.
11k gold lead and just continued aggression. They have to just rely completely on Chrono and Exorcism. Wait, did Exorcism just get used?
No?
Okay, no, sorry.
No,
it was still on
from
cooldown.
before, yeah.
I thought it was green. I thought he misclicked it for a second. I was about to like
That would have been
have a heart attack.
nightmare, yeah. They have to do it. Try him, chef, but
I mean, they've got it up,
not really the target.
and they get the
Trying to
back
wrap
lines
around.
It's a
too.
little far away from the rest of the team.
Sind has to try to catch the back lines with the Grimstroke ulti and then the Beastmaster Roar. They almost have the Blink Dagger on General. That's going to be really big if they can actually get a Chrono on the front lines and follow up in the back.
The problem is that last fight.
Going for the low ground
He's
though.
got false promise, so he will still be able to get his Chrono off. Jumping in, he's trying to look for the chrono, but they're hiding very nicely around the trees. Mage has popped the exorcism.
He's time to support, and he's time pink.
He did get the two
This
of
is a
them.
good chrono,
But
actually.
it's...
Very good.
Oh, Ice Blast is whipped as well.
Yep. Oh, nice force. He's still dead.
They get hit.
And the backlines though. Excalibur getting the kills on the support.
Yeah, but he's very far away. He got distracted by the supports and he couldn't help versus the big targets, the Void and the Mage's Death Prophet.
Is that a good result?
The board's killing you.
Oh, he comes in. They should find Gem.
Yep. And Mage has no ulti now.
Can Mage get any kills in response?
Oh,
They got
I guess they get the first hit.
Jaxlo's coming back though.
Naive.
He's going to jump in. Jaxlo walks forward. Silence there.
But there's
Excalibur stun. The core control. Sin's dead.
Silencer now.
Ursa's almost back, he bought back.
Yeah, a very scrappy fight.
Oh,
and now here it comes.
Mage is dead. Surely.
Surely dead.
He gets the Miposhka on the way out.
Yeah.
Double kill.
Like, not the best executed fight from Singularity, but they still do very well.
And Excalibur just lives through it all and kills everyone. 8-0-10.
Laposhka panicked pretty hard when he was getting ran at. He was completely whiffed the ulti.
Also, Penguin Check got caught in Chrono and then killed off by the ghost from that prophet. Yep, that was really optimal for them, but yeah.
It's all on this side of the map too. That's the important thing. Every single play that's been happening, it's on Anti-Mage's side of the map, so they can't turn it. Even if they would have won the fights, they can't turn it into anything.
You can't take anything off of it. They only have one single tier one.
Ooh, here we go.
Roll, that's a dieback.
Yeah. 77 seconds. Very nice, General.
That's a great kill. Maybe they can turn that into an attempt on tier 1 mid at least, or maybe even Roshan if they're crazy enough.
No exorcism, right? No.
If they're crazy enough, they have the Solar Crest and the Vlad.
15 seconds.
They only need him and Void.
I guess maybe there's just so many vision aspects, right? I just think Shrapnel plus Ice Vortex, and
That's why I say if they're crazy enough.
Yeah, if they're
most likely they won't take.
They crazy.
Actually,
Whoa.
Chrono on the...
He blinked in.
But he managed it. He's still fine.
He scared them.
Did he still? Yeah, he got the shield.
Intimidated the hell out of him.
Oh, Miposhka.
But now Miposhka.
Yeah, that was a
Go
good
Shaxo with the blink up.
Oh!
Only gets the one.
Did that follow up?
They got the false promise as well. Generals. They'll be fine. Mage with the siphons, forcing Singularity back away from him, but that is the ghost now out as well.
Yeah, the BKBs were forced. You just wait out the exorcism right now, and your Earth Spirit, I believe.
JJ, could you mute me for a second?
Exorcism and Chrono was used.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Now they can try it. They have some time left on the Exorcism. They kill it fast.
It's long enough.
Is it though?
Where's the AA Blast?
Contest. Has he got AA Blast?
Should come.
Got it now.
Is it coming in?
Not yet.
They're not gonna...
Here it comes.
They're gonna go now. Oh, it's in with the call. But now you've got it. He's able to grab the Aegis on Void.
Oh, good ult.
He's gonna die though. They've just got to try and get out of there. I mean, they got rushed. They get the Aegis, but they lose 2 heroes, 2 cores.
Who got the last hit? They got the last hit. Yeah, they got it.
I mean, at least, like when you're taking a rush the way they are right now, yeah, you die afterwards, but you denied them the opportunity to take that Aegis as well. So it's pretty good. You most likely won't do a lot with that Aegis, but at least they won't pressure your high ground with it. So it's a big win for Team Anti-Mage in any case.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, Joshua, hunt. Uh-oh, silent stop. Manta's on cooldown.
Chain control. Finn's trying to help.
Oh, he lives!
The man lives.
Oh, he's in. Oh, he locked in.
Oh,
an Ice Blast? Where's the Ice Blast?
Sashlow's coming back, wrapping around, but he's getting control too.
He's thinking about it.
Whoa!
So close.
Bottom tower needs some help.
Very close.
Yeah, he just didn't have the angle. And right now you can't dodge. I mean, you can dodge it, you can predict it, but you can't see flying over towers anymore. It's been patched out.
I actually love that. It was so so devastating. You could never snipe base versus good people.
Yeah, that's true.
Dire's bottom
It's a big buff
always
for
did get
a
short shrift.
Yeah, like sentries in the base, sentries in pit. I mean, areas like stuff like that.
Or is under
You guys
attack.
Don't
to
work
see it.
anymore. You have to see him on the map. You have to see the animation fly out.
Yep. They want to step up. They want to go for general. Steps up. Joshua's hungry. Hungry too. He goes for it. Doesn't get it. heals. He has BKB on that.
I don't think you go for this, do you? They have Aegis. Yeah, alright. I mean, if you are Singularity right now, there is no necessity for you to fight them.
He's got the defusal. Very strong.
BKB committed. That should be a dead. No? He walks away.
Saw the hunger. Gets the BKB out. Sasto has to use it there because he doesn't want to get like that extra damage that comes out as well as a mana burn. He won't be able to do anything.
Get out once the actual BKB is unavailable.
Yeah, no BKB. Chrono is up. That Prophet ulti is up as well. You don't want to fight into that. And Aegis.
Yeah.
You have the advantage still, but you don't have to push your limits, right? You can fight a more favorable fight for yourself.
Yeah.
Wait it out.
Radiant's bottom tower's got problems.
He's gonna hit 25 soon. I still always see Scalbert take this on cooldown.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Someone better help Dire's middle tower.
Well, Anti-Mage's been able to hold themselves pretty well, considering there's a 15k gold difference and a 15 kill difference.
Yeah. They're holding on.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, they still have the big wombo team fight.
Yeah. It shows Singularity is giving that also the respect that it deserves as well.
Where did Radiant's middle tower
Especially to the Aegis.
Yeah.
Just wait a couple minutes and then they're gonna get back on the aggressive stance again.
Yeah, but considering how long they've been ahead in this game, it's surprising that they haven't even been able to take a tier 3, you know? They haven't even gone for France.
Are those cracks in Dire's
Well, the creeps are on it.
The pizza.
It's going away!
Bring back the pizza, Parker. Just took it away.
Out.
Oh, there we go. The smoke. The
How long's on that Aegis?
Out,
Well, we got like 45 seconds on Aegis, I think.
Yeah, that's why they're smoking most likely. It's
minute and 9. Minute and 9.
All send. Oh, instant use.
Rolls off the mark too. Silence.
Love the Chrono.
Synth is dead, most likely.
Chrono.
No, Chrono. Beautiful.
It does stop the Sven doing damage.
They killed Ping.
Oh my god, Ping is dead already. Sven, also Scalbert is just falling here.
Yeah.
The AO is there, maybe they can avoid.
Naive.
Maybe Shackle can make something happen still.
Naive still really low. GNZ was forced to false promise himself.
Naive. Has a
That's true.
The spin also cleans off.
There's
Can they kill
only...
Void a second time?
No. They need to bail.
back. Yeah.
I must say that Shackle saved that fight because that looked pretty horrible for Singularity.
He hands
really
down
did.
won that fight for them. I mean, they still didn't
They
win
still
it,
lost the fight,
but
yeah,
they lost it, but at least something went their way.
They found Ping in the back. That was the thing. I think General got a blink roar on him, and he just got completely decimated by the rest of them.
Ping just has to be a little bit more careful about how he moves.
And Dream Chrono, catching both the axe as well as that Sven right on like the cusp on the edge of
and
it.
save Cinderan in that moment.
Yeah.
That was a really great Chrono by Void.
He still could get the binds off. We see it again.
What happened with Ping?
No, actually, he only got the Sven, didn't he? Didn't get the axe.
No, he did. Look, watch the right side.
Yeah,
Watch the right side of the Chrono.
Oh.
Axe walks into it.
They walked in.
And then look at the south side of the mini-map. General jumps on top of it and boom.
Following him, I guess, yeah.
Very well played. And that brings the game a little bit more close. I mean, it started at a 15k difference, now it's
He kills
10.
Mage with Blade Mail, pretty much, that's it. Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blade Mail just soloed Mage.
Blade Mail and then like a little spin hits
one
the
spin
void too. Hits him up. That was... Could have been real bad for Singularity.
Still not great, but...
But at least they don't have to deal with ages anymore.
Yeah.
Did they have the one thing I'm confused? Did they have the timer off by a minute or something? Because they smoked
because
a minute and 9 seconds
and
left.
on the shrine as well.
And on the shrine.
That
so.
smoke usually happens just as the Aegis is about to time out.
Yeah.
It's unnecessary for you to go and fight 2 lives on Void.
Yeah. That's
Any help for the Spirit?
also looking for a chance to jump, but they're Chrono on 3. Hold on the X's again.
Very good call. Nice.
My God, he's
That's a very good try.
and he's got a DD. Look at him go.
He's crushing them right now.
He just may have turned the game.
May have.
Entirely.
I think he turned the
He
game.
turned it. Man, Naive, just showing every single CIS Void how it's done.
And there's exorcism still up too. They can force out buybacks or try to go high ground.
Scalber's dead for 80. He uses BKB. Yeah, you press on. Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah.
You're level 20 on all your
2 buybacks. I think if there's no buyback on the axe, if he doesn't use it, just continue going.
Goes right.
Yeah. No.
They're having to buy back on Saslo now too. They don't want to lose this Rax.
They forced 3 buybacks.
That's very impressive.
We're fine with that.
It's like a 9k gold swing.
Yeah.
More, right? Yeah.
It was 15k before that fight in the dire jungle, and it's down to 3. That is impressive.
And now they've got some map control too, so they can control this area. Maybe they can get themselves a Roche again. He's the next one that comes up.
Anti-Mage could hold themselves well with a 15k difference. Imagine what they can do when it's even.
Yeah.
Radiant's top tower.
All about these chronos.
Yeah.
They were perfect.
We call those were the universe chronos back in the day, right? When you catch them right on the edge.
The 5-way tiebreaker is alive.
Yeah, you can still hit. Like, everybody can hit some.
It's a 3-way or a 5-way tiebreaker, guys.
It's starting to look like a 5-way. Anti-Mage.
Every team has to play 4 games because it's again the round robin.
20 more games.
Yes.
Yeah, but they're overlapping
yes, that's how the
partially.
match works.
Two games can be played at the same time.
Casual. It's in vision.
It's
Working
the,
him.
Hey.
Got the roar.
oh,
He's dead. He might just be dead.
yeah,
He's
doesn't
dead
even need to
before
commit the
BKB.
chrono, and that's a dieback too, and they know this.
Oh man, Luft went into another chrono.
Oh, he's got King.
Can he kill this sniper?
Yes, they
will.
can.
That's a die.
No, he gets a buyback, but it's a
Earth Spirit
dieback on the
did.
Earth Spirit as well. And maybe the Pushka
He
as
bought
well.
back, right?
He bought back as well, yes.
Synderen and the team.
It's all on Pinvincek and Excalibur. Excalibur is trying to push the wave out,
They
but
just
he's gonna have to defend. Can he defend? I don't think he can defend.
I think they were just broken somehow. Like, what happened to them? Why did they start running across the
Radiant's
map?
top
Like,
tower has looked better.
why do you run through the
They
river
are
like
just
that?
reading the game. They reading the game wrong. They think that they are
damn.
still more
Oh,
ahead
now
than they
Void's
actually
got a
are.
buff. Oh, and the dire courier died.
I don't know what they're thinking, but they're not
Radiant's top
thinking.
tower has
Void's got his butterfly.
Go throne. Yeah,
Yeah, they're going for 2 fours. For sure, it's game.
Sind is not out. TI, he's still in with a chance.
Still in with the
He's still in
chance.
with a chance.
I cannot believe this comeback. Naive with some unbelievable chronos. Look at that swing.
use some help.
Alright, I gotta check.
Okay, they calm down. They go back.
Did he
for
go
the
there?
Rax.
Did it?
Yeah, they go back for the
Oh,
Rax.
there we go. Get on pick. Oh. No, it's fine. He's got his team.
That's
That's fine.
right
Let's do
there.
it. Sin's got this.
He has buyback, but no God's strength.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Naive Void.
Naive.
So clutch, honestly. Hit general as well also played super well in this one coming back. Level 24 on the Beastmaster. He made some plays with those
Had
solar
such a rough
crowns.
start as well.
Yeah.
Radiant's top barracks.
That one smoke from Singularity just led to disaster in 10 minutes.
It's not over yet.
No.
Not over just
Take
yet.
2 days to
Quite a
rest.
swing.
But Void just got like 8,000 or more gold for himself.
Time is money.
Full butterfly, and then now he's going for the Satanic too to deal with that blade mail.
Yeah, when the courier's back up, it has full AC again.
That's also
Full AC.
Roche for them. I think Singularity, they just tilted a little bit. The way they started running across the map, Luft got caught like 3 times in a row, Axe as well 2 times, and then they tried to save each other. Luft on the mid lane when he got caught, they caught Naive because of that. Catches 3 in the back, the 3 that we're trying to help him. Then Axe runs crazy through the river, they catch him as well. They kill him off. Luft tries to save him, he dies.
Good old savior buddies.
Yeah.
But it's not only Savior. Savior's
shit.
stupid, but
Oh,
they were just.
jeez.
Yeah. I mean, look at,
There's
yeah.
some,
Crazy.
yeah, that is actually crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And all the buybacks are here, obviously, as well.
Yeah, that's...
We have the buybacks, we
What a
have a couple
swing.
of fights.
No kill for Singularity for quite some time.
Yeah.
A comeback that could only be coordinated, but none other than Cinderella. He has done it. He's still in.
So what's their plan? Because they got Aegis. Do you want a force button? I guess yes. Because they got
Definitely.
the
If
chrono
you have
up
the
again.
chrono, you go.
The DP ult should be up again
Oh my!
soon as well.
He went for the moonshot. He's feeling himself right now. He's in.
Wait. That is a moonshove, no buyback though.
Yeah. So that's
I'm
what
going
you
for
would do too.
exorcism.
You approve.
Oh, there it
That's how you throw games.
I mean, even if
If
they.
he dies
Even if he
That's
dies,
why
it's on this side. It's very unlikely they will manage to win it off of that.
Yeah, they've got the 25 inner beast attack speed on top of an AC on this Beastmaster.
It's risk.
Oh, he doesn't have it yet. It's still dead. But still. Soon TM. It's coming. We'll watch it.
Kill it. Kill the courier.
Kill the courier.
Top the AC.
Kill it.
Who?
Kill it.
Nobody can get it.
Kill it right now.
Oh.
I mean, this Void's gonna attack so fast inside the Chrono on your Beastmaster now.
By the way,
Moonshard, an AC, and the attack speed bonus.
If Singularity lose, they're not out yet. They just also still have to win the next game. No, they're still one game after this.
2-9.
Who they play against?
Final Tribe.
He's got 3 attacks per second right now on the Void. Yeah, it's nearly 4 seconds. 4 attacks per second right now.
Oh dear. Oh, the smoke behind to wrap around.
They're going for the wraparound.
They're gonna go for the wraparound. They're gonna try to go for General right here, but Chrono's. Oh my god, these bashes.
Got the roar on the axe.
General separated himself from the rest of the team. Jacko's trying to call, but he gets no one.
Oh?
General's kept alive by the false promise. Luft is dying.
That's our spirit dead.
Now they're up there on the Jacko. They do lose the Void once. Excalibur. He's gonna go heal up, but they've lost Shashlo. King's being chased down. King's dead without buyback. Only Maposhka and Excalibur left alive. God strength bends.
They've done it.
Sin did it. The GT goes round.
They won the game. And with the biggest swing arounds we've seen in
this
qualifiers, Singularity have got to be feeling pretty down on them.
They played like almost flawlessly for like 25-30 minutes, and then a smoke into the enemy high ground into Aegis.
Then they just were replaced by a bunch of 5